unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, thank you.
Let me do this. Let me name some people first right now. The Astro underscore R8 device. Did they leave the room? Astro underscore R8 on the Vortex HD65 Plus. Good morning to you. What's your name, please? Vortex underscore 65 plus. You're in the dark there. All right. 313-878-8557.
Good morning.
Is that 313-878-8557? Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Elena Love.
Love?
Yes.
A-L-A-I-N-A?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you. All right, on the 313-926-9241. Good morning to you. What is your name? Say that again, please. On the 313-926-9241, what is your name? Good morning to you. On the Samsung device, AO37.
Hello?
Samsung AO37. You?
Yes. Yes.
What is your name on the Samsung device?
Loretta Leonard.
No, that's not. Where's Loretta Leonard?
I'm on a Samsung device. My name is Andre Goins.
926-9241. Andre Goins?
No, mine 248.
No, I think you're listed already, Mr. Goins.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, let's get going now. This is the city of Detroit versus Emmanuel Gentry, case number SP152-16661. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Gentry, can you state your name, record, please?
Have to unmute your device, sir.
Oh, Emmanuel Gentry.
Today is the date and time set for hanging on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Councilman.
Your Honor, at this time we waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges, and request any outstanding warrant be set aside.
I'll enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. At this time, I'm going to dismiss the case. Mr. Gentry has provided valid documentation. Mr. Gentry, if you don't have anything further, you're free to leave. I'm going to waive the warrant fee.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good luck, sir.
Remind me of your name, young man.
Perez Gibson.
Gibson. All right. You're his mom,
I am.
Ms. Gibson,
Ms. Dallas.
Ms. Dallas? All right, my pleasure to meet you. All right, let's. Do you have a cell phone, either of you?
Not on us.
You need them to get on Zoom, Judge?
No, let's, we'll do it like this.
Oh,
All right, I have it in person. This is the city of Detroit. Come on, stand up over here, please. Versus Perez Tayshawn Gibson, case number SP 150525051. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Perez Gibson.
On behalf of Mr. Gibson.
Okay. Mr. Gibson, state your name for the record, please.
Perez Gibson.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. And I want to make the record reflect that Ms. Gibson is accompanied by his mother, Ms. Dallas. And Ms. Dallas, I told your son to specifically come in because I was, first of all, troubled by the allegation, and that he's allegedly firing a gun in the city limits. And we had a discussion about that, correct? Secondly, I realized his age, and you know, the overriding thing that I look at is making sure young people, you know, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, and if at all possible, keep their records as clean as possible. And I don't know if we took a plea in this case. Well, I think we took a plea in this case already. So he had admitted to the allegation. And I reserved the sentence, or at least the money portion of the sentence, which would have been $240, because I wanted him to take a gun safety course, and I wanted him to get a job, because I see sitting back, look like, I'm sure he's kind of a gamer, it looked like he's in his room, and I stress the fact that you're an able-bodied young man, and you should be either in school, a training program, or for a skilled trade, or you should have some kind of job. And that's what is important to me. And he comes in a month or so later, and he tells the court that he is waiting on somebody to call him. Now, I did confirm that the probation department did not have his phone number, that they couldn't call. But more importantly, it's all about being responsible.
May I?
You may.
Okay.
Come on, step up and talk into the mic so they can.
The initial paperwork that came from the court, which would have explained the class he needed to take and everything, was handed to me directly from the mail carrier. It was in my vehicle. That night, my vehicle was stolen. I have the police report in my purse if you need me to provide it to you. So he did not have access to know what class he was supposed to take and everything. Once I realized, after I got done with everything with the vehicle, I told him, I said, your court paperwork was in the vehicle. You need to call and try to catch your court date. He called. They asked him to sign into your courtroom that day. It was towards the end of the day. He could not get into your queue. So he called back the following week, because it was a Friday. He called back that Monday. They set him a new court date, which is when he just came back to see you. He does have employment. He is working for special needs people in home. He's been training. Actually, he missed one of his clients yesterday. He was supposed to see him at 9 o'clock, but he was in your courtroom on Zoom. So he is employed. Perez doesn't run the streets or anything. He does actually game, but he is monetizing that gaming. He has his own channel on Twitch and YouTube. Like he's not just doing nothing.
All right. And that's was the most important thing to me. I got that sort of impression. He did tell me that he started working, and I'm happy about that. I got that sort of impression by him, and I want him to really understand that this is his case, this is his obligation, and that this is serious. This is not something that we, I don't want him to, I kind of felt he had a sort of a cavalier attitude about it.
Unfortunately, that's just his demeanor.
I understand, okay, and I can respect that, but I want him to, on anything in life, you have to continue to press. If you have these obligations and you know you take these classes, you could have come to me and you could have said, listen, I found a gun safety class online. That's all it is. And I took this class. I did this.
Well, Perez is not actually untrained on the weapon that he fired. He shouldn't have fired it. I'm not saying that it was. But when the gun first made it in the home.
Ms. Dallas, let's say this. Your motherly instinct is always going to kick in. And I respect that. And I'm glad that you're here. But that incident should not have happened. He told me that the underlying thing about to happen is just a little stray dog. And it should not have happened. And being trained on the use of the weapon also comes with the responsibility of knowing when to use the weapon. That's one of the major parts of it as well. Because if you were completely trained and you completely understood that, we wouldn't be here right now. So this is what I was trying to express to you when we had the conversation. And if I recall correctly, I don't feel that you understood that part about what I was saying. You may.
It was kind of hard for me to do that because I was trying to explain myself, but you raised your voice and it just made me feel like, do it even matter? Because the way you raised your voice at me yesterday, and I just thought it was kind of a call for it. I was staying calm with you the entire time. I didn't raise my voice once, we're both grown, you're obviously more grown than me, but we should be able to have this conversation as men and, in the court of law, of course.
Well, I mean, I guess I wasn't acting like a man.
Without having to raise our voice.
But the thing is that I probably do get a little excited about these things because I have a passion for young people and getting them on the right tracks. And I want to sort of stress the fact that we shouldn't go 30, 60 days or whatever it was, and then you come in and you have nothing for me. If it were me or my son, I would want you didn't get any satisfaction on the phone, come down here, make a trip, because this is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. This is your life. And I think everybody in this room wants your record to be as clean as possible. And that's what I want. I may get a little excited sometimes, but I'm only being excited because I want you to step up and do, and everybody in here to step up and do what's necessary to clear these matters up. And this matter particularly is it is an excitable thing for me because you're dealing with weapons and the discharging of weapons in the city limits. Okay. So I'm glad to see you have I take your word. I took your word yesterday that you are working, and I don't need to see any proof of that. I'm glad to see your mom is here, but I just want you to make, well, first of all, better decisions. Secondly, I want you to take this type of stuff, particularly when it involves your freedom and when it involves your record that can follow you for the rest of your life. I want you to take this extra seriously. So that may be the reason for my excitement about it. Now, is there anything further you want to say to me?
On this matter, no.
No.
All right. I appreciate you coming down. I appreciate Mom, you coming down. I hate if you had to take a day off of work for this.
I work midnights.
All right. Well, I'm going to get you out of here and get you to get your rest. I want you to go to probation. And do you have a probation officer assigned to you?
No.
Your Honor, there is one matter I would like to ask about though.
Mhm.
Is there any way that you can put in an order that the weapon be returned to me? It is illegally purchased and assigned, registered to me. They told me that it wouldn't be returned to me without your say so.
Is that what they said?
That's what the precinct told me, yes.
All right. I don't know. I'll definitely sign any kind of order. Let me ask Mr. Fillmore, can you opine on that?
Your Honor, these situations, I feel like the rules are applied differently at each time, so I'm not exactly sure how what the process is. But
because I don't know why, if the case is going to be dismissed. I don't see how they can hold your gun, but like I understand what counsel is saying.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh.
I see Ms. Harris has raised her hand. She might be able to give us some input on this.
Go ahead, Ms. Harris.
I'll yield to Ms. Roki because I think she was responding.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. You know, you read it more recently than me, I'm sure.
Probably not, but I would say I've seen cases where we have had to get an order, but you might need the prosecutor to sign off on that.
All right. Ms. Harris, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sure. Cherika Harris, P72832. Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to your staff.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. So whatever if you we'll have the city attorney in here and he'll be in the room or the courtroom momentarily. You guys can have a seat. And if we need to get an order, I have no problem in returning that weapon. I just want to make sure that Mr. Gibson takes that gun safety course. All right. I think that no matter how well or proficient you are in it, I think everybody can use some re-education on that. All right. All right. So let's take a pass the matter momentarily, and we'll try to get Mr. Hill in here. Oh, he's in the room. Can you, Attorney Hill, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Yeah, and one more thing. Another thing another thing when we talked though, back first when you first came in, that was when you mentioned you weren't working. And I told you at that time, I said, Mr. Gibson, it's jobs everywhere. You're, what is it, 19? I'm going on 20. You got to start somewhere. And I guarantee you, if you want more, all you have to do is just continue to work and go after it and get it. And that was another thing when I think you were like, I don't have any work and I'm not, at one time, at that time. And I said, no, you can go out and get a job pretty much any. And I'm glad you did that, and just continue to persevere, continue to educate yourself and move forward, and you have a whole life ahead of you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anything you want to be, anything you want to do, it's going to be, all you have to, it's going to be on you. All you have to do is continue to move forward and do it. It will be, you'll come out ahead. All right, let's go ahead and pass the matter. When Mr. Hill is in, we'll see if he has any objection to that, and we'll hear his objection if so, and then I'll make a decision, and we'll get you guys back on your way as soon as possible. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's pass that matter. Ms. Harris.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you here with us for today, or do you have a retained matter?
I am not here with you for the day. I am here on Peyton Lloyd, and we needed to know what it was set for because my appointment has both boxes checked, pre-trial and trial.
And Peyton Lloyd is I just let him in the room. Good morning to you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Correct.
City of Detroit versus Peyton Lloyd, case number SP 1461395, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. And good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Chair Rika Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Ms. Lloyd. Ms. Lloyd, please state your name for the record.
Peyton Lloyd.
Today is the date and time set for pretrial. There are 2 civil infractions. I'll set aside the defaults on those civil infractions.
Thank you.
EWAP, it appears that these cases, I've never seen a driving matter go with an EWAP ticket, but that's what it appears, that these matters were all happened on the same occurrence. So the offer is going to be, pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct and $240 fine, and dismissing the other 2 matters, unless you can work out something different with the city attorney, Ms. Harris. But I don't know if this was just set for a control date or not. Your client has an absolute right to a trial, and let me know what you want to do.
If I could have a breakout room with Mr. Hill, it would be appreciated, Your Honor.
All right, he just sent me a note. He's in a formal hearing right now, but I'll put you in a breakout.
Thank you.
All right, let's pass that matter. Gutierrez, City of Detroit versus Roy Gutierrez, case number B12492-823. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Roy Gutierrez.
Film on behalf of Mr. Gutierrez, Your Honor.
I couldn't hear you, Mr. Phil.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Mr. Gutierrez.
Good morning, Mr. Gutierrez. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. We waive the formal reading of the charges and stand mute.
enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, will give your client a $0 bond. This is a building code ticket. I don't know if your client has come into compliance or not. I can give your client an opportunity to do so if they haven't, or I can set the matter for trial. What would your client want to do? I'll give you a chance to speak to your client in the breakout.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is there an offer on this matter?
As charged, 240, 12-month delayed sentence, excuse me. Unless you could secure something better from the city attorney.
May I?
Mr. Gutierrez, go ahead and talk to your lawyer in the breakout room, please.
Oh, join just for 72 Jones. Okay, join.
On the Vortex device, good morning, Corporal Ham. Put you in the breakout room, wait on the city attorney.
Okay.
On the Vortex device, I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself, state your name, please. Good morning to you. What is your name on that Vortex device? On the Vortex device. All right, I'm gonna put you out of the room if you don't respond.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
That's Google Pixel 6. What's your name, sir?
Oh, how you doing? My name is Melvin Bernard Love II.
Love second, Melvin. Okay. Good morning to you. All right, just mute yourself until I call your name, please. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna put the Vortex HD 65 Plus out of the room if you don't respond.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking to the Vortex HD 65 Plus.
This James Gibbons. So I don't know which one.
I understand that, Mr. Gibbons. You're not on the Vortex.
All right.
Putting the Vortex out. Move down to Dennis's iPhone. Dennis's iPhone. Ask you to unmute yourself and turn your camera on, please. What's your last name?
Dennis Griffin.
Dennis, good morning to you.
Good morning. Gotta go, baby. You gotta go over there.
Dennis Durrell Griffin.
Yes, sir, Junior.
What's your date of birth?
04/14/2000. April 14th, 2000.
City of Detroit versus Dennis Durrell Griffin Jr. Case number SP 149-49741, SP 152999941. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Mr. Griffin.
Mr. Griffin, can you state your name for the record, please? Good morning to you.
You said state my name, sir?
Please.
Dennis Durrell Griffin Jr. Good morning to you, sir.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Griffin, do you have valid driver's license and insurance?
Yes, sir. I have valid driver's license. I do not have insurance.
What is driver's license, please? Do you own a motor vehicle, sir?
One more time.
Do you own a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir. It's in mine and my mom's name.
All right. Is there either you take if the license is valid, either you take the offer of $240 improper plate, or you show me some valid insurance. I'll give you until April the 9th to do that. and we'll dismiss the case. You take the offer of improper plate or take the,
I'll be having insurance by the 1st, so if that's available, I can bring it in by the 1st.
very well. Let's make sure the license is valid. License is valid. No, that's the wrong person. Yeah, Dennis Griffin. I need that one too.
Said Lowry,
No, Dennis
Dennis Griffin.
Griffin.
Okay. Oh,
And I need that file.
okay.
Mr. Griffin's license is valid. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to dismiss the improper license ticket, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to bring in valid insurance. All right, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Set a pretrial date for April the 9th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. All right.
And that's the next time I'll have to come into the courtroom or Zoom meeting?
Zoom meeting. Make sure you can show me proof of valid insurance. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
I do have one more question. With these, you said no insurance. I was pulled over for defective equipment. Is that on there too?
No, I don't see the defective equipment.
Okay, then no, that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Display. I'm dismissing the failure to display. All I see is no insurance and failure to display. I don't even have the no insurance ticket here in front of me. Strike that.
Okay.
I do have that ticket in front of me. All right. If there's nothing further, sir,
All right.
See you back April 9th. Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you as well. Have a nice day.
City of Detroit versus Turin Laurie, case number SP11373031, SP121019, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of the defendant.
Laurie, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sarah Laurie.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. I need to see you.
Yes, give me 1 second.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I have a valid license. Congratulations on that. And you want to clear this other matter up with a blocking traffic, $175 fine.
That's really a good offer, ma'am. It doesn't go on your record. You just pay the fine. no points.
It appears that, oh, yeah, this is something old, I guess. That she just, she's out, fell out the room. Ms. Laurie, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. All right. Good morning to you. You want to resolve this civil infraction with a 0-point ticket, won't abstract to your driver's license, and we'll close it out upon payment of $175 blocking traffic.
Okay.
You want to take that deal, ma'am?
Yeah.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket, counselor, as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated.
And Ms. Laurie, when can you pay this $175?
I can pay it by the end of today.
But I'm going to give you until March the 1st. Can you get it paid by then, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right, pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. I'm told you can upload that DivDad app to your phone, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Rayona?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, ma'am. What is
Good
your
morning.
last name?
Gaffney.
Gaffney. All right, very well. City of Detroit versus Rayona Gaffney, case number SP 1187899, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 118830501, SP 1346627, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1524095, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1524102, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your
morning, Your
Honor,
Honor.
Colleen's, well, go ahead.
Jim Fillmore on behalf of Ms. Gaffney. Ms. Gaffney, please say your name.
Rayona Gaffney.
All right, sorry about the mispronunciation of your name, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, at this time, we're going to waive the formal reading of the charges and stand mute and ask that any warrants be recalled.
I'll enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf. You decline a $0 bond. Ms. Gaffney, do you have a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, sir, I do. I just went to get my permit and did my road test on Friday, so I'm waiting for my actual hard copy in the mail as well. I got my insurance Saturday, so I have my policy number, but I'm waiting on that in the mail as well.
Can you show me, is there any way you can sign online to give me proof that that insurance is valid?
I have the email that they sent to me, just showing my policy number. I should be able to find that if that'll suffice.
Let's see what you have. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. Forward me that, please. And then
Okay.
what about registration?
Yes, sir. I have that as well. It's actually in the car though. I don't know if you would be okay with me running out to get it, or I can send someone out to the car to get it for me. I can show you that.
Right. Well, congratulate you on the valid driver's license.
Thank you, sir.
I'll pass the matter until you get the documentation, all right? I'll put my email address in the chat.
Okay, so would you like me to send you my registration to the email as well?
If you can, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Gilmore, are we ready on Gutierrez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record.
We're ready on Lloyd. Awesome.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gutierrez. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel and break out room. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Gutierrez is in the process of coming into compliance and gaining all of his permits. I think the paperwork is just being processed. So we're asking for one pretrial date, perhaps next month.
Let's give him a pretrial. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gutierrez? Mr. Gutierrez. What happened to him?
Let's see.
Muted.
On mute. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, the house is already fixed up. I just need to put the permits.
Okay, let's give you a pretrial date of April the 9th, 2024 at 8:30, all right?
Is it possible to do it maybe April 1st, or because I have to travel from the April 3rd to April 20th. I'm going to be out of the country.
Mrs. Mathis. All right, April 1st, let me make sure that we're on April 1st. It's my brother's birthday.
Make sure
That's right.
April 1st, 8:30 a.m. as well?
Hold on 1 second.
It's Monday.
Yep, April 1st. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. You're free to leave, Mr. Gutierrez. Your next date is April 1st, all right?
Oh, what time?
8:30.
Oh, 8:30. Got it. Got it. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day. Thank you, James.
All right, so let's go back on the record with Miss Lloyd. Miss Lloyd, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Miss Lloyd?
Yes, please.
All right, trial
And we are
date is going
hopeful
to be.
for a trial date sooner rather than later. Thank you.
I think this is going to be sooner than the other ones. May the 2nd, 2024 at 9 a.m. is the next action date. All right.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Have a great day, ma'am. Best of luck to you. And Ms. Harris, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day as well.
Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you.
Love, Ilan. I hope I didn't get the pronunciation.
Your Honor.
Yeah, who's that?
Officer Bradford.
Good morning to you, Officer Bradford. I'm going to put you in the. Go ahead.
I was trying to see if Prosecutor Alex Hill available.
He sent me a note and said that he was going to be in a formal hearing and have 4 trials today. So,
okay.
As soon as he comes in, I will. He's actually was signed in on here, but I don't see him on here now. So this is in the breakout. You have somewhere else to go?
I'm attending the graduation today. I was trying to talk to him to see if I'm cool with going to it. It's a police graduation.
Okay, well, he's not in here, not right now. So I'll as soon as he comes in, I'll put him in the breakout room.
Okay, I'll be in.
All right, very well. Love.
Yes, Judge Perkins, I'm here. Qualita Long?
No, Love. Good morning, Ms. Long.
Good morning, sir. The last time I came to court, you told me to pay a reinstatement fee on 2 tickets, the no proof of insurance. I did pay those, and I actually almost paid them down. I think I have a balance of $91 and $55 on the other. That can be paid today before I get off work.
let's wait till we call your name, all right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I that long. I'm sorry.
It's,
You
let's
said
go
love,
back.
LOV?
Not that love, it's another love. Alana,
Oh,
I don't know where she is now. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gaffney. Ms. Gaffney, I have received documentation of your insurance. I'm satisfied with that. I am going to assume that you have a valid registration. So at this time, what we're gonna do is offer you a blocking traffic for the disregard the traffic control device, $175. We'll dismiss the balance of the tickets. If you want to take the deal, then that's going to be the deal. If not, then you have an absolute right to a trial. What would you like to do, ma'am?
I'll accept the deal.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea on behalf of your client, counselor. Who's on Ms. Gaffney?
Colleen Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gaffney.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket up to an accurate factual basis for that responsibility, counselor.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
So stipulated.
With that, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking of traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Ms. Gaffney?
Would I have to come down to the court to process the payment?
You can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come down to the court. Those are the two best ways that I can tell you to pay it.
Okay, I can pay it by the end of the day.
Very well. All right, I'm gonna give her until at least Monday to make sure that that payment gets here, let's say Tuesday, because the court is closed on Monday. 2020. You pay it, it's gonna automatically close itself out, ma'am, all right?
Okay, thank you.
If you don't have any further questions, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
You too, thank you.
Thank you. Love, Alana Love, Alaina. I spoke to you earlier. If you're on mute, please unmute yourself. You are on the phone at 313-878-8557. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
All right, Ms. Love, the city of Detroit versus, is it, give me the correct pronunciation of your first name, please.
Alaina.
Alaina, I'm sorry. The city of Detroit versus Alaina. Renee Love, case numbers SP 1079666, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1402758, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1402761, and SP 9049051. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Ms. Love. Ma'am, can you please say your name once more?
Alaina Love.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrants. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we're going to waive the formal reading of the charges and stand mute and ask that the warrants be recalled.
All right, Ms. Love, do you have a way that you can zoom in and we can see who you are?
My phone won't let me.
And why is that, ma'am?
I'm not sure, it won't let me download the app on my phone at all.
I find that hard to believe.
I can come to an in-person court date.
All right, at some point, I'm going to need to see who I'm speaking with. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
I don't even have a car in my name at all. My driver's license is not valid and I don't have a vehicle at all.
I'm gonna allow the city attorney to develop an offer on that case, all right? I just find it hard to believe, ma'am, that you cannot zoom in this day and age, that your phone will not allow you to. I don't know. Let's pass the matter.
Your Honor, I can meet counsel in 2 for an offer on that. Thank you.
All right, you understand it's the charge, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counts. No license, no insurance, 11 to 15 over improper equipment, no registration, no insurance, and allowing. Ms. Love, do you plan on getting a license anytime in the future, near future?
I'm trying to. I got tickets all over the place, tickets from 2018 that I knew nothing about. I am honestly trying to. I just found out last year that I couldn't even have a operator motor vehicle. So I've been going to each court, setting up court dates, paying what I can pay, getting on payment plans, just so I can get my license back.
Let's pass the matter and speak to counsel. Mr. Hill, I would like for you to come in person as soon as you can, and we have in person Mr. Gibson, and we have an issue we want to that they want to bring to the city attorney. All right.
Your Honor, I apologize. I'm still here. If you had mentioned my name and I was already on the way to the breakout room, but I'm here.
Yeah, I would like for you, once you get finished with speaking with counsel on that offer for Ms. Love, I would like you to come in person. We have an in-person gentleman here, and counsel has wants to.
I'll be right there, Your Honor.
Dante Lett. Mr. Lett, can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm Dante Lett, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. This is the city of Detroit versus Dante Lett, case number SP 1533781. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, if you get for Dante Lett.
Mr. Who states your name for the record, please?
Dante Lett.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial matter. Mr. Lett, do you have valid insurance? Wait, strike that. Strike that. Do you have valid registration, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I got a title, I got insurance, and I got valid registration with me.
Let's see the registration, please, Mr. Lett. I'm good. You had it up. You had it. Hold it up. All right. I'm satisfied. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. All right.
All right. I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
You too, Your Honor. You're a good man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Let's move to Gaines. Joshua Gaines.
Right here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, Mr. Gaines.
Right here, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it Gaines or Gain?
Gaines.
Gaines. This is the city of Detroit. Joshua Gaines, case number SP 1483161, counts 1 and count 2. Appearance for the record, please. Today is the date and time set for a trial.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Mr. Gaines.
Gaines, state your name for the record, please.
Joshua Gaines.
All right. Is there an officer, or Miss Alexandra Miller was her attorney? Is there an officer Bradford?
Yes, Officer Bradford is here.
Very well. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to pass the matter and wait on your attorney to come in. All right, Mr. Gaines.
Okay.
Officer Bradford, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Officer A. Bradford, badge 2554, out of the 11th precinct.
Very well. Good morning to you.
From Fulton County, the bench is empty.
Let's pass the matter momentarily and see if we can get Attorney Miller in here. Let's see. Lanier, Christopher Lanier.
Yes, Christopher Lanier is here.
All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Christopher Lanier, case number SP 1398584, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1529907, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of the defendant.
Lanier, state your name for the record, please.
Christopher Lanier.
Today is the date and time set for a retrial in the matter. Mr. Lanier, you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
Your Honor, I'm currently paying off a few tickets for the same thing in Detroit right now. I got about like $279 to pay off in Detroit, and I got $225 to pay off for Bloomfield Hills. I end up getting a new job, so soon as 2 more checks come in, I'll be able to have those 2 cities paid off in full.
Well, I don't know if you want to just go ahead and pay those off. You might want to take some advice from counsel, at least for these matters, and probably for the Bloomfield Hills matters as well. I see that he's paid something on this no proof of insurance. What I will do is, can we apply that 45, at least 45 of those dollars to the reinstatement fee? He's already paid, or do you want to have him come in with another $45?
Is the money in the bond?
No. Seems like he's just paid a partial payment on that.
I want to talk to the cashier. Give her a call.
All right, let's pass the matter momentarily. All right, let's go back on the record.
What's the case number?
Here it is. Case number is SP 139.
You said SP
139 85843. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gibson. Mr. Gibson, Mr. Hill, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexander Hill on behalf of the city, P76961.
No, he's good here because the microphone.
Yeah, I take it back.
All right. I see Miss Dallas is protective of her baby. Right, Miss Dallas.
Yes, sir, I definitely am.
You're not gonna do him no harm, Miss Dallas. Well, go ahead, Mr. Hill. Did you have a conversation with Mr. Gibson?
Your Honor, we had an opportunity to speak off the record out of the courtroom regarding the process for them to go about legally reobtaining the item in this case. And we have indicated a willingness to prepare an order for Your Honor that you can review and sign. Hopefully it will take place this afternoon. I received the email for them, as well as intend to provide information after speaking to the detective on the process logistics of how that's going to get scheduled.
Okay, first and foremost though, Mr. Gibson, before I sign that order, or even consider signing that order, I want that gun safety course taken. All right? All right. That's what, can you turn that system off, please? I want that gun safety course taken. And then we'll talk about the order. And then we'll talk about whether I'm gonna fine you or not. All right. I'm willing to, I know it was a 12-month delay. I'm willing to consider that as well, because I do believe you're working. And that's the overall thing I wanted you to, well, the overall thing was the gun safety course and get an understanding on that and get to work. So let's do this. What's gonna be the next gun safety course? Go to probation. I think it's eBay. They send the eBay all the time on the gun safety course. I'm sure you probably can look it up online.
Do you have information about the gun safety course? Okay, I can, Your Honor, provide that as well via email to the family so that they can take that obviously before any order was considered.
And if you get that done, the sooner you get that done, the sooner we will we'll be moving forward with the other issues. All right. All right. We all right now? All right. You can go back to your gaming now. You know, I see you got your room all set up and everything. He's got the blue background lighted and everything, right? Are you good at the game?
Yeah, I'm good.
How good?
You just want to see. Just want to see. I can't really.
This other, I met a young man over the Christmas holiday. His name. He is actually gotten an offer. He's younger than you are. He's underage right now, 17, I believe. And he's actually got an offer from one of the social media platforms to make good money off of that.
Stream his video game.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you know him. Where would I find that information?
What game do you play, sir?
Play a lot.
A lot, a little bit of everything.
That is stuff pulled up. I'm not on social media, but that was the way I was following up through this page. I'm gonna find his name. But hopefully you can monetize on that. I know it's big money. It's big money. And what better way to make money if playing a video game? Something that you would pay to play. You know, why not let them pay you to play? You know what I'm saying? But he was talking about how he's thrown all these different graphics in the game and added more graphics and sort of sound and things like that to sort of make the viewing experience for persons like us who are looking at it more impactful. And he's got views all over the world. I was like, wow, that's pretty serious. So, all right, let's get that done. When can you think you can have the course done?
Well, we'll look into the information today as soon as we get home and get situated, and we'll have the class scheduled today. The earliest class you can get into, we'll be in it.
And then what do you want to do? You want to come, we want to, week, 2 weeks, 30 more days. How realistically, I know you're starting to work now.
I say about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We'll do that. Get the gun safety course. Now, All right, you can wait 2 weeks to get this done.
Yeah, I can wait for it.
I just want them to take it. I can't stress, the importance of it, and, let's give you 2 weeks. March the 1st, you don't have to come back. And you just show me the information or you can email me the information from the gun safety course. I'll give you my email address. And then we'll deal with any potential fines and costs. Miss Officer Thomas. And we'll deal with the rest of the case when we come back, all right?
All right.
All right. Ms. Dallas, I can't stress enough how much I appreciate your being here and how much that means to the court. Young man, I can't stress enough how much just keep doing what you're doing. And this, I guess I get kind of excited when the cavalier attitude, but I can see that is his demeanor. But I just wanted to make sure you had understood the importance of it. All right.
All right.
All right. Very good to see you guys. Best of luck to you. I'll see you back on March the 1st, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. You get in here, we'll get you out as soon as we possibly can. All right.
Now, does he have to come in person or is it Zoom?
No, he can come back. He can come back on Zoom.
Okay.
He can come back on Zoom. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You mentioned other charges on the docket.
Here's your file.
Thank you.
And the summary is there. And then Bradford is here on Officer Bradford is here on game.
Oh, the officer, okay, great.
Judge, don't you still need to go to probation?
Well, you don't necessarily, if you take a gun course, I don't care which one you take, because I don't have any skin in that game at all.
Okay.
I just want to see a certificate.
Okay.
And, all right.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you.
day.
Have a very good day. All right. Let's move on. Samson, was Christopher Lanier, did we take care of Mr. Lanier? No.
We went off the
Okay.
record.
We went off the record. Okay. What I wanted to know for Mr. Lanier, we'll be back on the record with him as I see he's made some payment on this no proof of insurance. You've made enough payment to cover the $45 reinstatement fee. And that is what probably the overriding thing of you being cleared here. I don't know if you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions. But I would be willing to use those portions of those monies to go toward the reinstatement fee. Ms. Mathis, do we get an answer on that, or you're not able to do that yet? For these, can we apply what monies he put down? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just do it. I'll make it easy. Let's just waive the reinstatement fee. All right, let's just waive the reinstatement fee. And wait 48 to 72 hours from today to see if you're able to get a license. That clearance will get to the Secretary of State in 48 to 72 hours. Go to the Secretary of State. Come back on pre-trial date on April the 9th, 2024. Hopefully you have a valid license, registration, and insurance, and that'll go a long way to clearing a lot of this stuff up. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, you answered all of my questions right there. I'll be able to have all that stuff taken care of at the appropriate time.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck. Next court date, April the 9th, 8:30 a.m. And that'll be a pretrial date. Nothing further. Have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We have News. Jamel, come in and show you registration and insurance. And he talked to you yesterday.
Yeah. Tell them, come on. Let's see what it is.
I got his registration, but you can send the insurance on the phone or email. So I need it.
I'll bring it up. Let's see, on that Samsung device, I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself. Sorry, Ms. Goss, I asked you to unmute yourself as well. Samsung, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes,
Good morning to you, ma'am. What's your name, please?
Loretta Leonard.
Mr. Leonard, good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Loretta and Leonard, case number SP 1541446, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 987269, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 987282, 1 and counts 2. 18418837, counts 1 and no, strike that 18 case number. Also strike SP 987269, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Ms. Leonard. Ma'am, can you please say your name again?
Loretta Leonard.
Morning, Ms. Leonard. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the warrant. Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we're going to waive the formal reading of the charges and stand mute and ask that any warrants be recalled.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Leonard, I see that you owe $288 on old no insurance civil infraction. That is one of the.
You said how much is that, Your Honor?
$288. That is a ticket that is holding up your license. I'll give you an opportunity to pay that and try to get a valid license. Today is the date and time set for arraignment, or we can get you an offer today on all the matters and see if you want to take that deal. What would you like to do, ma'am?
I've never been through this, so I don't know.
Join the breakout room, speak to somebody that knows a lot about this, Mr. Phil, and let us know what you want to do when you come back. She has an absolute right to a trial.
Your Honor, I don't see Ms. Leonard on my docket. She is on the docket today.
Yeah, she's on the docket. She only has one case, unregistered, untitled, that's listed on the docket at 835, right under Lanier, and right in between Let.
Your Honor, I have 3 tickets in front of my face that was sent to me.
I understand, and I called all of those cases, including I called 4 case numbers into the record. 5 case numbers, SP 1541446, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 987280, counts 1 and counts 2. The other cases, the 18 cases and the other SP 98 cases, are civil infractions that were long in default.
I must have a different version of the docket, Your Honor. Mine goes from Mr. Lett to, or Mr. Lanier to Mr. Lett, so I don't have her. But In any event, I will go speak with her in the breakout room.
So what she has listed on what I call today as a driver's license suspended, and no insurance misdemeanor, and expired plate civil infraction. And the two SB 8-9 cases misdemeanors are improper license and unregistered untitled, both misdemeanors. The civil infraction that seems to be holding her license up is SB 987-2692. That's 288. It seemed to happen on the same occurrence as the misdemeanors that we have here today. All right.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, join the room. Let me put you in a breakout room. You have already joined. Well, Mr. Hill, let me put you in a breakout room, Miss Leonard, with Mr. Fillmore, and we'll go from there. And your client has an absolute right to a trial. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Where's Leonard?
Mr. Leonard, I put it right here. She missed Attorney Barrett yesterday doing the arraignment, so I scheduled her for this morning.
All right. Very good. All right. So let's move on. City of, I have 926-9241. 926-9241. Press *6 to unmute yourself and state your name, please. 313-926-9241. All right, press *6 to unmute yourself. 313-926-9241.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Your Honor. Good morning.
Yeah, Vortex. What's your name, please?
My name is Cedric Logan.
Oh, that's 926. Logan?
Yes, sir.
Somebody just said hello on that Vortex device we were trying to get named a long time ago. Vortex. No. Dabo Jones, hold on one second. Vortex HD 65 plus. All right,
Yes.
they said. Yeah, what's your name, please?
Daycreek Gordon.
Gordon. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's call. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Thabo Jones, case number SP 129-74012. Mr. Jones, state your name for the record, please.
Thabo Jones.
All right, Mr. Jones, you were supposed to pay $240. You didn't pay it.
Oh no, we got set on. Last we were set on was the Street Democracy team. He's been working with me, Keith. You would set me up for that.
How's that going? How is that going, Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones?
Yeah, it went in and out. I'm sorry. I'm waiting to see.
How's that Street Democracy going?
It's been going well. Keith is very helpful. I wrote a vision statement. I was working on everything, even though it's been a little tough with the bus, with them suspending my license and everything. But I've been catching the bus too. The only issue we really have right now is with Social Security. I've been going to these doctor appointments, and you know, before you start your application, I had one denied already. So now I was trying to do it right, where I bring in enough paperwork. So I've been doing my set for MRIs and stuff to start this year since I got my medical right. And what Keith has been assisting in is making sure I had everything that I needed to be able to do that. So I have I've signed up, got my bridge card, I've got my medical for Blue Cross Complete. I've signed up for my doctor's appointment with my main primary doctor. I signed up for voucher. Unfortunately, like I've been still looking for a home, and it's like I had one in Oakland County that I've really been kind of down about it, but I've been picking myself back up because Keith helped me sign up. He trying to help me sign up with the Detroit portion, because when I looked, just to be honest, in the suburbs, they were not like allowing me. They'll get me right up to where I think I'm going to get the lease, and they were wasting the time that you have for the voucher. So I would have been unhomeless. So I kind of been right where I started when I caught this case with the EWAP, but just not sleeping in my car anymore because they took my car, and not sleeping in buildings because I don't want another EWAP. So it just been kind of tough. But the last things are my Social Security disability. Applying for that.
Let me say this, Mr. Jones. You are not in the same position that you came in to when you came into this place. What you have just listed for the court is a plethora of things that have moved you in a more positive direction. I know that it's sort of regressed because they took your car, but look at the progress that you've made and focus on that, and focus on continuing to make that progress. All right. I mean, what you went through with getting, first of all, your medical was most important, because health is most important, and all the stuff you just listed to the court were all in the right direction. And you started out talking about how helpful Keith was into the program and how much you've accomplished. So let's focus on the accomplishments. And it's going to be some sort of setbacks all the time. I think everybody in this room, everybody in life realizes sometimes some sort of setbacks, including myself. But if you focus on the positive and continue to make those gains, again, I told you before, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You may not see it right now, but it definitely is there. And I think you're moving leaps and bounds toward getting to that place. All right.
Man, thank you, you Judge. Man, you're a genuine man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real.
All right. So how much time realistically are we looking at?
Well, with the dates they have for my medical appointments, I'm starting to get them knocked out. I had a little setbacks because with this state coverage, man, it's harder to get every element I need addressed, but I got a good primary care physician.
All right, why don't we do this? We lost him.
I'm coming right back. I'm sorry. It's this.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you check back in a month? All right.
Okay. A month I should have a lot more time because I'm really working hard every day.
All right. I'm telling you, Mr. Jones, though, I don't think you realize how much you've already accomplished. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit for that. All right.
All right, man. I really appreciate that. I didn't think like that. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, you gotta change your focus, sir. The court sees that. I think everybody in this courtroom, by listening just to what you said, sees that as well. I guarantee you, if you continue to press through like you have been doing, like I know you've been doing a lot of work just by what you said, I guarantee you, you're gonna be a lot further than what you think in 30 days. All right.
All right, thank you. And I did submit that vision statement. That I'm gonna tell you the truth, from a psychological standpoint, that really helped me to look 3 years ahead. So I appreciate that, because that's what's really been getting me down. Like, can I really get all that stuff done and have really been in my regular housing and get right back to the man I was before this situation? And I appreciate that encouragement, seriously.
Yes, and I'm gonna say this, and lastly, I'm gonna say this, is that our community, I don't think that we understand the importance enough to put those vision statements out there 3, 5 years, 10 years in advance. Because one thing that you do see, I always heard that the days are long, but the years are short. And you put those 3-year vision statements in progress. And sometimes you may not even accomplish every goal that you set out to do in that 3 years, but what you'll really realize is how short of a time 3 years is. And I realize that in our community, we sometimes are stressed with the problems of day to day, and we don't look at that forward thinking. But I'm telling you, that vision statement, is key, because that's what is really keeping you focused on that goal that you want to accomplish. And the most gratifying thing is when that goal is completed. And when that goal is completed, there should be other goals and other things in the balance. That's why we're looking 3 years, 5 years, 10 years ahead of ourselves, and we're making trying to hit those marks. So continue on with it. March the 18th, I'll have you back 2024 at 8:30, and I'm excited to see the progress that you've made from this point till now. All right.
All right, you wise man. I can't say more. Thank you. Yeah, I will.
All right, have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the vortex again. I'm trying to get you out of here. You were one of the first ones here. You're in the camera.
I'm here.
What's your name, ma'am?
Dacre Gordon.
Dacre Gordon. Dacre Gordon. This is the city of Detroit versus Dacre Gordon, case number SP 104-02861, SP 104-02871, SP 1223858, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1268257, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1297268, counts 1 and counts 2, and counts 3, SP 1443961, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1513132, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1513154, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1530382, counts 1, 2, and 3, 2070623, counts 1, 2, and 3. State of Michigan versus Dacre Gordon, case number SX 3204950, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gordon.
Ms. Gordon, state your name for the record, please.
Dacre Gordon.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause, Mr. Soroki.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the formal reading of the information. My client stands mute to the charges, and I'm asking all outstanding warrants be set aside.
Will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I see one ticket here that is holding your client's license up. If there's no objection by the people, I'll set aside the defaults.
Objection.
All right, I'm going to set aside all defaults. I'm going to give Ms. Gordon an opportunity to pay this $45 reinstatement fee upfront. On the insurance, no proof. It's just one insurance, no proof. You'll have the opportunity, ma'am, to come down to the court. That's the only way that you can do that, is come down to the courthouse, pay the $45 up front. You have an absolute right to a trial, or I can get you an offer today. What would you like to do, Ms. Gordon?
When do you want me to come to make the $45 payment?
Immediate, as soon as you can, because that's gonna take it's gonna get you clearances here with the 36th District Court. You could potentially get a valid license, but once you pay that $45, you have to wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State to allow that clearance to get to the Secretary of State.
Okay, well, would I be able to come Monday morning?
Absolutely. I'm just
Okay.
gonna set, I'm gonna
Court's
set a
closed Monday, Judge. It's gotta be Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't court closed?
Sorry. Thank you. Oh, we got an extra day off. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I can do
All
it
right.
Tuesday.
All right, Ms. Gordon, come down to the window, pay $45 on that no insurance proof. I think all of the clerks down there, cashiers down there know when you say it. Anyway, April the 9th, 2024, wait 48 to 72 hours after that is paid and see if you can get a valid license. And if you bring valid license, registration, and insurance in, that will take you a long way to getting this stuff cleared up. All right, Ms. Gordon?
Yes.
All right. What about on, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Yes, thank you.
All right. What about on Joshua Gaines? Mr. Hill?
I haven't spoken with Mr. Gaines, Your Honor.
What about Bradfield? Have you spoken to the officer?
Your Honor, I couldn't find him. It looked like he was waiting to join the room, and I don't know if he got disconnected from the court, but I was hoping to speak to the officer.
All right, I'm letting him in now.
Oh, yeah, I see him now. Okay, I'll meet him in the breakout room. We'll return shortly.
Very well. All right, what about Leonard?
Your Honor, Ms. Leonard is just gonna ask for one pretrial date.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Loretta and Leonard. Ms. Leonard, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
I guess I just want the understanding of what I'm actually supposed to be doing.
You didn't speak with the lawyer?
I did, but he gave me a whole nother amount instead of what you gave me. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm confused.
All right, let's see if we can clear it up. I told you that
You told me $288.
Okay, I'm about to tell you what I said. I know what I said. I told you that it appears that this $288 is what's holding your license up. He probably told you that you have some other civil infractions as well that you're gonna have to pay, which is $198, the $288, the $246, and the $288. I mean, $228, I'm sorry. That's for the old civil infraction, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was trying to make sure that you get a license. You'll have to set up a payment plan on that other stuff, but that $288 right now is the most pertinent thing. That will get you clearances here at the 36th District Court. So he's not wrong in telling you those other amounts if that was what the conversation was all about. But he said that you want another pretrial date so that you can pay those fees. What would you like to do? Or do you understand now where the court is coming from?
I do understand.
Okay. So all of them are important, but the most important is the $288. Don't pay the $145. That's what all of those will be dealt with on the other ones, but all the other amounts you can pay, but the $288 is the most important. I'm going to give you. Do you want to take the time to get that paid?
Yes, I do need time, Your Honor.
All right. Pay the. I'm going to set a pretrial date, April 9th, 2024 at 8:30. When you come down, or you can pay that $288 at the kiosk, but you have to wait 48 to 72 hours. Once that's paid, if it's paid at the kiosk or if it's paid in person. Sometimes if you pay it online, it's taking a super long amount of time, and it won't get you that clearance until the court, actually verifies that payment has gone through online. So I don't really recommend the online payment. But the $288, if you pay that, And then when you come down to the window, you can also set up a payment plan on those other ones. But that 288 is paid, it'll get that clearance to the Secretary of State. You wait 48 to 72 hours from that date, and then try to approach the Secretary of State. And I say you could potentially get a license, because I don't know if you have tickets all over the place, Ms. Leonard, you know, so I just know that that'll give you a clearance here for the 36th District Court. You understand where I'm coming from, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you repeat the time of that court date for April 9th?
8:30. You have any further questions, Ms. Leonard?
No, sir.
All right, no further questions. You have a very good day, ma'am. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
All right, very well. This is the City of Detroit versus Kenyon Jermel Lewis. Case number SP 1366710, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1398929, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 139893111. SP 1407358, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1410391. SP 1420683, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1 and counts 3. SP 15285101227 42728, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning,
Your Honor, Colleen Strokey on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Lewis, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Keon Jermel Lewis. How you doing this morning,
All
y'all?
right, speak up. Use an outside voice. I know you got it. Wait a minute now.
Good morning, Your Honor.
There we go.
My name is Keon Jermel Lewis.
All right, very, very good morning to you. Can you give me a copy of that, please? What was our discussion? Some reason I don't have it written down.
You told me to bring in my insurance and my registration this morning because I had talked to, well, yeah, was on Zoom yesterday. And I told you that I have my paperwork. You told me to bring it in this morning where you can look it over.
I think the city was willing to dismiss all these cases.
Yeah, that's why you told me to bring the two in.
You came right on in with that stuff, didn't you?
I sure did.
Man, that's a lot of cases. What about the driver's license? As a matter of fact, you didn't even have any driver's license.
I have a driver's license.
I didn't say you didn't.
Oh.
Run his driver's license. I always say that might not be what the plastic is printed on, Mr. Lewis. Let's see what the Secretary of State's got to say.
Yeah, because I got pulled over like a month ago, and they said I didn't.
Get pulled over?
I got pulled over a month ago. He said I didn't have no insurance, and they took my car. And I had to pay $500 to get it back the next day. I'm like, how was that?
This is Jarlene Marino. Good morning to you.
Buenos días.
Buenos dias. Necesito interpreter?
Sí, por favor.
All right, let's, Mr. Lewis has a valid driver's license. I believe that was the, offer to dismiss the cases, providing valid documentation. I mean, I do give a benefit of coming in with all documentation.
I had it before.
I'd rather you have the insurance. I'm thinking everybody would rather you have the insurance and driver's license and stuff, but I didn't know it's gonna get that much of a benefit, but it's a lot of benefits.
Right, that's why I came right on in.
I know you did.
I didn't waste no
bet
time.
you did. All right, have a good day, Mr.
All right,
Lewis.
you
Very
too.
much.
I don't get no copy of no paperwork or nothing? Oh, okay.
All right.
You know, because sometimes they still bring the old tickets and I just want to clear it out, so, you know, I want to get pulled up.
Have a seat and we can get you some paperwork.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I need an interpreter. Please.
You got a name?
Yes.
You like that case?
I don't think that this is the.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
Hola, mi nombre es Yorleni Moreno.
Repite.
Yorleni Moreno.
We need one on standby. I know, every day.
Spell it for me.
Okay. I don't have the other communicate with the person. Okay, thank you so much.
Harris was here.
I use it in the afternoon.
All right, we'll wait on the interpreter.
Is it says you get an interpreter?
Logan, and the telephone, Logan.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Logan, Cedric, is that Cedric Logan?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, last time we talked, you had told me I need to get to Secretary of State and get my license. And I explained to you that in 2018, I spent roughly about $4,800 on getting my license. After that, the COVID hit. So doing that, I couldn't get to Secretary of State. When I was able to get to Secretary of State, they telling me that I'll have a ticket that was dismissed in front of the judge, Kiana. I spent like probably, like I said, $4,800.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Mr. Logan. I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak, but all of that's saying is you don't have a valid license. Is that what all of that's saying?
Well, I don't have a valid license because this ticket
That's what it all boils down to. City of Detroit versus Cedric Mistel Logan, case number SP 1508476, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Logan.
Mr. Logan, state your name for the record, please.
Cedric Nastello.
See that number right there?
Yeah.
It keeps coming on. Say my name, so I don't know.
Are you where you're supposed to be?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he's where he's supposed to be. That's Oliver?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you. He's where he's supposed to be.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you,
I have to
officer.
get to work.
Okay. All right. Mr. Logan.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what you need to do to get a license?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, what I need this ticket that Miss Kiana, she cleared me of all my tickets, but for some reason, you somewhere down there did not put the ticket in. So now I've been keep going through a circle. I can't get my license.
You have a ticket number, sir?
Yes, sir.
What's the ticket number?
Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up.
The
ticket number is, yes.
You know you have a warrant out for your arrest?
Yes, I'm getting with Judge a little, whoever on that, and
Judge Garrett.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. What's the ticket number?
The ticket number is 0648
42072, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Let's send a 0648420072. Let's send a note to abstract clerk. Ticket has been paid or it's closed out. Send a note to the abstract clerk. $45 it appears that you owe on that ticket.
I have no problem with paying it. I've paid whatever I need. I need my license, Your Honor.
You do. See where I see it's closed. Let's send a note to the abstract clerk. Wait 48 to 72 hours from the day to go get a license. Set another pretrial date up 4/9/2024 at 8:30. Just don't come in there with that long story again, Mr.
Oh no, I'm trying to. Like I said, I've been trying to take care of this since 2018. I need my license so bad. I got a company. I can't get to work, pay people. I lose too much money.
It goes with that long story. Everybody want to hear all that, Mr. Logan?
So what's the date of the court? The next court.
We got people waiting that want to get their case heard.
Well, you know how they've been waiting. I've been waiting since 2018 to get my license and have rightfully paid you all. Have rightfully paid you all.
All right.
No issue.
I'm gonna send a note to the abstract clerk, Mr. Logan. Hopefully that takes care of it. Wait 48 to 72 hours and approach the Secretary of State to see if we can get that license taken care of.
Okay, and I got another question. So you say I owe $45. Who do I owe $45 to?
No, don't worry about the $45.
Okay.
Have a great day, sir.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Lakes, I'm
Excuse
sorry
me.
to make you wait.
Excuse me. Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Hello?
Yes.
When would that court date be, the next one?
April the 9th.
April the 9th. All right, thank you, Honor. Your Honor, you have a great day. Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Sean's Lake, case number SB 1508617-1. State your name, Ms. Lake. Please. You're on mute, probably. No, you're not. Something wrong with your audio. Anyway, that's probably the earpiece. Anyway, Ms. Lake.
Shawnee's Lake.
Shawnee's Lake, I'm sorry. I see that you paid, ma'am. I'm gonna dismiss your case, all right? I'm sorry to make you wait that. I know that you were on for review. I would have called you a long time ago. All right? It's nothing further, Ms. Lake. Your case is closed out and dismissed, all right? Very good
Okay,
day.
thank you.
To you.
You too.
Thank you. Goss. Serena Goss. What's going on with Gaines?
Your Honor, we have an officer. However, unfortunately, it appears in the system he's represented by retained counsel, Alexandra Miller. I'm trying to reach out to her to see if that's her client. Otherwise, I provided an offer to House counsel.
Mr. Gaines, have you talked to Ms. Miller? Ms. Selena Goss, are you there? Selena Goss, unmute yourself and turn your camera on, please. A lot of people fall asleep. Zoom does. All right, Selena Goss is not responding. It gets me down to Andre Goings. Just let him back in the room. Andre Goings, he's not connected to audio. It gets me down to 374-7863. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. Press *6 to unmute yourself at 313-374-7863. What's your name, please? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Cindy Overdorf.
Say that again, ma'am.
Cindy Overdorf.
Overdorf. Okay, I see you. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You don't have a way that you can sign in, ma'am? And we can see your face on Zoom.
How do I do it? I've never did this before.
This is the city of Detroit versus Cindy Marie Overdorf, case number SB 1532372, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1532371. Appearance for the record, please.
Your
Cindy
Honor, Pauline,
Overdorf.
Ms. Overdorf.
All right, Ms. Overdorf, do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
I have a valid license and I have proof of insurance. The vehicle didn't have registration and plates because the vehicle was not running to my knowledge.
Run the license. All right, let me run the license. And see, I need to see the insurance. Is the vehicle now registered?
The vehicle is not registered right now and has no tags because it's not running, but I have insurance when the time the incident happened. So I can send that to you.
Do you expect to get this vehicle back on the road, ma'am?
Probably not for a couple more months till I can get some money up to get it running.
All right, is it gonna, is April the 9th, you think you'll have registration and insurance on this vehicle by April the 9th?
Maybe I can say so. I'm not for sure because there's a couple things that are wrong with the vehicle. So, you know, I'm not gonna have it, you know, or if it's not running.
Well, the
She has
court
a
would
valid
accept it
license.
if you have a different vehicle. They would accept it if you have a vehicle for your driving currently also.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have another vehicle that I have insurance plates and registration on that. Yes.
In your name, ma'am?
Yes, in my name.
All right, I need to see it. If you can able to show me that, send me that, or come down to the court and present that to me, I'll dismiss the cases, all right?
Okay, great. Now how do I send that to you?
Can you email or
here? Let me put you in a breakout room with Miss Soroki, and she can get that information and help you with that. All right?
Okay, I appreciate it, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Let's,
Let's she's on the phone, Miss Soroki, so I'm gonna just put you in 3.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Cox.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, let's do this right quick. This is the city of Detroit versus Brianna Dominique Gibbons. Case number is SP 1146991, SP 144-63651. Appearance for the record, please. You may state your name for the record, please. Brianna Gibbons. Unmute yourself, please, Ms. Gibbons.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Brianna Gibbons.
SP 1146991. We're going to close that out. Well, we'll dismiss that, but you'll still have to pay that $45 reinstatement fee. I see. Let me make sure I'm speaking.
Miss Love, can you please mute your device?
All right, Ms. Gibbons, did you do the community service for this?
Yes.
Where's the proof?
She should have sent it over. I finished the last day. I'm actually still up here now. You want
24 hours of community service?
Yeah, she said she was gonna send it over.
All right.
She should have already sent it over, but like I say, I'm up here.
Mathis, 24 hours of community service, Ms. Givens. Let's pass the matter. Let's see if that community, if they sent that over yet.
Okay.
All right. What's going on with Miss Love?
Your Honor, I think she may have dropped off at one point. I need to speak with her. There is an offer for her, so I do need to speak with her in a breakout room.
All right, she got a video.
Miss Love, I'm going to send you an invitation to a breakout room, and I'm going to meet you there.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, it looks like we also have Nishia Love in the waiting room. I'm not sure. She's scheduled for trial. Should I let her in so we can try to move hers?
Yeah. Givens, Brianna at the top of at the top.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, my phone kept. I was in the room 7, but my phone keep dropping calls. So I want to know if he's still there.
See, he's at someone else now. I'll get you. You still assigned to room 7. I'll get you back in there. You go back into room 7 and just wait on him.
Okay, can you send me there, please?
You're already there. You should be able to hit the more button down at the bottom of your phone, and it should pop back up. Room 7 should pop back up.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it ain't pop back up. All right. Well, I'll get here until.
Just sit tight. Just sit tight.
Okay.
We're getting there. All right, Ms. Cox, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I have Señorita Moreno here.
Okay.
I don't see, can you get a full name for me, please, and the spelling?
La señorita Moreno, por favor, contésteme. ¿Dónde es?
Hola, sí, aquí estoy.
¿Cuál es su nombre primero?
Yorleni Moreno.
¿Me lo deletrea?
Y-O-R-L-E-N-Y otra vez, Moreno.
Okay, it is what it shows on her screen, Yorleni Moreno.
I don't see anything for her.
Dice él que no ve nada en el horario que sea un caso suyo. ¿Tiene el número de su tiquete? May I ask her for her case number, Your Honor, see if that helps?
Please.
¿Es este?
No sé, empieza con SP.
Sí, SP 14 80 51 52.
Lo voy a repetir, es 14805152.
Exacto.
Okay, so it's SP 14805152.
Lopez. It's the 21st. You're supposed to be here next week, Miss Moreno, Miss Lopez.
Señora Moreno, la fecha que usted tiene que venir es el 21, la próxima semana.
Pero aquí me dice viernes 2/16, por eso es que estoy aquí también.
So she says that her ticket says Friday the 16th, so that's why she's here today.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the 21st. And that's why I couldn't find you, because it's under Lopez. Your last name is listed as Lopez.
Oh, dice él que no la podía encontrar porque lo tienen bajo el nombre de López.
Es que ese es mi segundo apellido, López.
Yeah, that is her second last name is Lopez.
All right, come back on Wednesday, the 21st, and make sure you put your Lopez last name on there, please.
Que regrese el 21, pero que se asegúrese de que ponga Jorleni Moreno y López para que la puedan encontrar.
Ok, está bien. El 21 sería entonces a la misma hora.
No sé la hora. 21st at what time, Your Honor?
At 8:30.
A las 8:30 de la mañana.
Ok,
El mismo,
está bien.
same Zoom, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll try to get her out of here, one of the first ones, because I know she's been waiting today.
Dice que va a tratar de ponerla a usted de primero ese día porque usted ha esperado mucho tiempo hoy, pero sí, a las 8:30 de la mañana, el 21.
Ok, sí, está bien. Muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ms. Cox, do you need a case number? Or you have that case number?
I wrote it down when she gave it to me, Your Honor. Thank you.
Very well, Ms. Cox. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you too. See you soon.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
She did say she knows that she completed 10 of the hours that you, she's gonna send over compliance letter.
Let's go with, who are we ready on?
Miss Elena Love is ready, Your Honor.
Where is her file? I think Mr. Hill has her file.
I'm bringing it back, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Miss Elena Love. As Ms. Love, I've given you your attorney an opportunity to speak with you and retry the case. Have you ever come to a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor, we do have a resolution. Ms. Love would like to take advantage of the people's plea offer today. She would be pleading guilty to 2 amended counts of improper plates, and the remaining 2 matters would be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Love?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna fine you $240 for each one of those. I'll dismiss upon payment. They will not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore they won't carry any points. You wanna take that deal, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
I want to say this, Ms. Love, you can put your hand down. You know, I told you I was tired that you couldn't get on Zoom. And I say that because first of all, I look at your age. And secondly, when I do say that, all of a sudden, it disappears. She just appears here. Some kind of way.
No, I had to have, this is my phone right here. I had to have somebody else bring me their phone so I can get on.
All right. But it happened. I don't know what it is. I just assume there's Ms. Love right there. All right.
So she got a nice offer. I can give him 1 more ticket. Want to do that? She doesn't take it. No, she's good with what we did.
Let's go. It seems like you got a little bit better deal too, Ms. Love, because he missed one of the tickets. Let's say, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Filmer went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to way back to April the 25th, 2020, at around 1:08 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McCary and 7 Mile. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
You operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
It was right in the time of COVID. Everything was closed down.
I understand that. All right. With that, you didn't have insurance, did you?
No.
I don't know what they're doing with all of those. The court side is still not a bad deal. But I'll find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates, $240 fine. Let me carry your attention to December the 28th, 2022 at around 7:29 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gratiot and Gunston, have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department.
Yes.
Operate a motor vehicle.
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance on that day.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
Why is that?
I didn't have insurance at the time because it's so expensive in the city of Detroit.
I understand that too. Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate. Same thing, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. Stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, with that, I'm going to, 40 times 2. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You're gonna be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. I'm gonna set a review date. When can you pay this, ma'am?
I probably need like 30 days.
I'm gonna give you till come back March the 18th, 2024 at 8:25 a.m. Pay it. Any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come down to the courthouse and pay it in person. If there's nothing further, if it's paid by then, we'll close the matter out and dismiss the cases, all right?
Okay.
Have a very good day, Ms. Love. Best of luck to you.
I do have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
I had paid a warrant for $200. Would any of that go towards that, or that was for something else?
Absolutely. If it's still here, I don't know if it's still here.
Yes, I just paid it like a week ago, and that's how I was able to get a court date.
Yeah. If you have that bond receipt.
Yes, I do, sir.
Yeah, you have it. Ms. Mathis, can we apply the bond? Or can you put the note on there? Apply bond. All right, that goes a long way. All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, Ms. Love.
Thank you.
Go back on the record with Ms. Gibbons. Ms. Gibbons, I do have a note here that said you completed 24 hours of community service. With that, ma'am, we're going to dismiss you. We're going to dismiss your cases. Compliance. And I'm going to zero out your balance. We appreciate the community service, ma'am. Completed. And then as it relates to these cases, not the ones that you owe all of this money for, I'm gonna close these cases out and waive any fines and any reinstatement fees because you completed community service. All right. Is Ms. Gibbons there? Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, I'm here. You said, because you said, I know you said something about some other time. Them the only tickets I had.
You have a lot of old tickets sitting here that you owe big money on. So we're not.
Oh, but they not in no warrant status or nothing.
No, they'll probably be sending you a letter for a collection, so unless you come down and make a payment plan on these.
Well, I've been paying on them. They was higher. I've been paying them. They was way more. It was higher than that. I didn't pay about $6,000. So they was I didn't took it down a lot.
All right, I'm directing Ms. Mathis to zero out the balances on these tickets that we talked about today, all right?
Okay, okay. So
Service
I have
for
to, do I need to just come down there and see what the other balance is, what the balance is? Because I really don't know.
Well, you would go online once we put this in the system. Really, it's a little under $1,000.
That's what I thought. Okay, okay. It's like 9 something. Yep.
There's nothing
Yeah, I've been
further
paying
than-
on it, sir. I've been paying.
All right, that's cool. If there's nothing further, you're done with this and you're done with me, all right?
All righty. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
You have a better one.
Thank you.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
All right. I know Mr. Gaines has been waiting for some time. Let's get to Ms. Goss. I was trying to get Ms. Goss' attention earlier. Now I see she's unmuted herself.
Sorry.
All right. Turn your camera on, please, Ms. Goss.
Okay.
Good. Morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. My bad, I fell asleep.
Told you, what did I tell everybody? I knew she fell asleep. Yeah. The City of Detroit versus Selena Marie Goss, case number SP 1446389, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 151688851, SP 1516910, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Goss.
Selena Goss.
Good morning, Ms. Goss. Today is the date and time.
Good morning.
Do you have a valid license, Ms. Goss?
Yes.
The runner driver's license, please.
I got everything that you asked me to do.
You have valid registration and insurance as well?
Yes, I have my registration in front of me.
What about the insurance, Ms. Goss? You have that?
Yes.
Let's see what you have, please. As far as registration and insurance.
I have the registration. I don't have the insurance in front of me. They say it takes 3 to 5 days to come. I have a copy of my phone through the email.
Can you email it to me?
You said, can I email it to you?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll put my email address in the chat. The quicker you give me that, the quicker you can go back to sleep. Driver's license. You see my email address in the chat, Ms. Goss?
Where's that from? Right now, I'll try to go to the insurance thing on my phone so I could be able to send it.
All right, let's pass the matter until you get that stuff to us, all right?
All right.
License valid?
Yes.
The license is valid. I got valid registration. I'm just waiting on valid insurance. Congratulations on the license, man. Let's pass the matter until you get that information to us. City of Detroit versus Andre Demetrius Goins. Case number SP 1534089. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Goings.
Mr. Goins, state your name for the record, please. Do you sleep too? Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
State your name for the record, please.
Andre Demetrius Goins.
All right, Mr. Goins, do you have valid driver's license?
I've been had valid driver's license since 2020. I don't know where this ticket came from. I done pulled my record from the Secretary of State. I don't know if you can see it.
Driver's license, please.
My driver's license is right here.
They're gonna run it on the computer, sir. They're gonna check it on the computer.
Yeah, I always say, Mr. Goins, that might not be worth the plastic gets printed on.
Okay.
Let's see what we say. Now, this ticket comes from December 22nd, 2023 at 3:04 a.m.
I'm not even outside that time of morning.
I was gonna say, leaving the club.
Nope.
Eaton in Greenfield, 2015 Ford.
Not me. Between school and work, I don't have time for no club.
I hear that. All right, we're gonna dismiss the case. He has a valid driver's license.
I lost my wallet during that time too, so I don't know if somebody used my license or not.
You might want to go to the Secretary of State and put a block on that, sir. If you're provided valid documentation, because if it's true what you said, then somebody must be using their license. All right, Mr. Goins, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Miss Overdorf. Ms. Overdorf, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. I have received see that.
I'm here, Your Honor.
February 24th. That's not really that legible. Miss Soroki, did you get this information? The registration looks.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. I had her sent directly to you, but she couldn't have gotten the insurance without the valid registration. I mean, she couldn't, I guess it's the other way, but she said she also had another copy on her other phone. If the court wants her to take some time to look for that, it's no problem.
Well, I'm thinking I can pretty much make it out as February 2024. What's the date on that insurance, Ms. Overdorf?
No, the date on the insurance was, I had the insurance at the time of the ticket. It is, God, I can't, because it's, where's my other phone?
I think he was asking you about the registration, correct, Judge?
No, insurance, State Farm.
State Farm, yeah, okay, here, I got it on my, it is.
What's the expiration date?
Effective, the expiration date was February 24th of 2024.
That's what I see. I'm gonna dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation, all right?
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, Ms. Overdorf. Have a very good day.
You too, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, Judge, I sent it over. I don't know if you got it or not.
I did get something from you, Ms. Goon. Let's go. I don't think I can open this up. I'm doing something.
Say it again.
It's doing something. I don't think I can open this up.
So can I just give you the policy number? And I do have it, or I wouldn't have been able to go down there as the Secretary of State.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. Because I went down there yesterday. I had an appointment yesterday to go down there. And I had to show the insurance to them. I had pure.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Goss. Mr. Hill, can you put your P number on the record, please, appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Alex Hill on behalf of the city, P76961.
All right, I have seen valid registration. I have a valid driver's license. I also have an email with insurance identification card sent to me, but it's just not opening. I don't have any issue with, I don't think Ms. Goss is trying to perpetrate a fraud. What do you want to do?
Your Honor, I'm totally in agreement. We would move to dismiss for compliance.
We're going to dismiss the cases, Ms. Goss, for compliance with providing valid documentation. If it's nothing further, congratulations on the driver's license, and you can go back and get your arrest, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
You too.
Gorey, Michael Gorey. Is Gore here? Jamila Gore here?
Hello, Your Honor.
Michael Gorey?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Guyton here? We already spoke to Guyton, didn't we?
Hello?
Hold on 1 second. Michael Dion Gorey.
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Michael Dion Gorey, case numbers SP 138-139-0, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 145-86411, SP 145-8950, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 154, strike that, 145-8952-1, SP 9964561. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Mr. Gorey. Sir, can you please say your name?
Michael Gorey.
Date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Fillmore.
Your Honor, ask that the show cause be set aside.
Enter not guilty, claim your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. You have valid license, registration, and insurance, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Run his driver's license, please. Let's see valid registration and insurance.
Jesus.
License is valid. I didn't see the registration and insurance if it held it up. You have to turn your video on, sir.
Turn the video. Video.
All right, how you doing? Let's see the registration and insurance, Mr. Gorey. All right, you have to To hold one of them up at a time. Just hold it up to the camera so you have it sit there. Push it a little closer, please. Okay, 932. Back it up a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Brenda Thomas. Who's Brenda Thomas? 2024 Dodge.
Oh, that's my mother.
This doesn't have the same plate number as a 2024 Dodge. The CD.
No, it's a 2014.
Yeah, see that. You see the insurance. You can. Now, what about insurance in your name, sir?
I don't have a vehicle. This was just the vehicle that I was driving.
Let me hold it still.
Oh,
You
I was
can
trying to
put
put
this
it
whatchamacallit paperwork down. All right, 19. Back it up. Back it up a little more. 2024. Without having all right, Mr. Hill, appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Alex Hill on behalf of City P76961.
I do have a 2014 Dodge here.
That was the vehicle on all three of these matters, Your Honor. I just didn't see.
Same address and everything.
Then, we appreciate that there's no moving violations involved in any of these matters. So for that reason, I'm comfortable with dismissal based on compliance.
Smith's provided valid doc, sir. Nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Waive the warrant fee on the last, but you're gonna owe that $45 reinstatement fee. All right. On the last one, SP99 case 64561. You'll see it when you pull it up on the website. All right. Any further questions, sir?
Yes. How you say I have to pay a fee? How would I pay that?
Any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it, or you can pay that one online. It's just a $45 reinstatement fee. It's not affecting your license or anything, but it'll clear you all up here at the city of 36th District Court. All right.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good day.
Have a better one. Thank you. City of Detroit versus Lisa Ann Gafford. Case number SP15330-261. Appearance for the record, please.
Jim Fillmore on behalf of Ms. Gafford.
Are we going to get back to Joshua again?
Yeah, we're going to get back to you whenever they're ready.
Your Honor, I think Mr. Gaines has an appointed attorney on this matter who
Yeah,
I emailed her.
His counsel did just email me and said she's extremely behind today.
Okay. Sit tight, Mr. Gaines. We're going to do your case as soon as your attorney can make it to court.
All right, Ms. Gafford, are you there?
Oh, man. And I've been on break for 2.5 hours, almost 3.
All right. So what do you want me to do, sir?
Can we give me another court date or something?
Your attorney is coming in. She sent me a note. Do you have her number?
Do I have her number?
Yes.
No, Your Honor.
You haven't made contact with her?
No.
All right, she indicated that she would be requesting a new date? She was newly appointed and need to get discovery.
Your Honor, I would ask that the next date be a pretrial date, just because we did have Officer Bradford here present today for several hours. He has provided information to me, so I'm ready to make an offer, but that might save us some time.
Now let's go back on the record. Let's go off the record with Gafford. Let's go back on the record with Gaines. Mr. Gaines, I need a good phone number from you to make sure your phone number is good. Mr. Gaines. Mr. Gaines.
586.
Okay.
745. 5440.
5440. All right. I do have a note from your attorney, says she just got the appointment, so she should be reaching out to you. She should have your number. We'll set a pre-trial date for 2 weeks from now, March the 1st. That way she can get the information from Mr. Hill. All right.
All right. Thank you. March the 1st, what time?
At 8:30. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna email your attorney back with that new court date. All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You as well. Excuse me, Your Honor. Did you ever?
Not yet, Mr. Love. Not yet, Mr. Love. I still got you. City of Detroit. Let's go back on the record for Gatford. Did Gatford fall asleep as well? We have Officer Elliot Glenn here. Who's on for? Have we spoken to counsel about that? Gatford is gone now. All right, Gatford is gone now. Let's move on. Gatford is not gone. She just is not responding. Let's move on. Let's pass the matter. All right, that gets me down to James Gavon.
Yes. Your Honor, just for the court's information, Officer Elliot Glenn is here for Mr. Love, and we do have a resolution.
All right. No, this is Melvin Love.
Yes.
Melvin Love. All right, let's go with City of Detroit versus James Howard Gavon, case number SP 111-76062. SP 111-76007, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 149-4285, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Jim Fillmore on behalf of Mr. Gavon.
Yes.
State your name for the record, Mr. Gavon.
James Gibbons.
Given?
Yes.
Okay, sorry for the mispronunciation. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Councilman.
Your Honor, at this time, the show cause be set aside.
Set aside any warrants, in or not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gibbon, did I give you an opportunity to pay this reinstatement fee up front?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I did. You didn't do it. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Can I pay it today?
You can. You could have paid it a long time ago, but you didn't do it yet. So what we'll do is we'll set the trial date if we want to for May the 9th. or May the 2nd, or May the 17th. That'll give you an opportunity to pay that and still potentially get a valid license, or we can get you an off today.
I
What would
can't
you
hear
like to do?
you. Hey,
Here,
can you repeat
put them
it
in a
again,
breakout
please?
room, put them in a breakout room, Mr. Fillmore, and discuss his options. We can either get him an offer, set a trial date, and he still has it noted down there that he can pay the reinstatement fee up front. So join the room, sir, and speak with counsel. Is he,
All right.
did you lose him? In room 6. All right. Long.
I'm here, Judge.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am.
Morning, sir. Our last court hearing.
Is that Coletta Long?
Yes, Qualita Long.
Qualita Long?
Yes.
The conference that you have, City of Detroit versus Qualita Long, case number SB 1430957, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1490562, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1490564. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, we have Ms. Long.
Long, state your name for the record, please.
Qualita Long.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. All right, Ms. Long, I see that you've got these no proof of insurance that you almost paid down, but I doubt any of that money went toward the $45 reinstatement fee.
Yes. Now, initially, that's what I called the courts to make sure it did. And I also called the Secretary of State. The Secretary said that it was just paid on and that my tickets weren't paid off. So they don't know what it went on. I called down to the courts to make sure it was on those 2 tickets, the no proof of insurance, and that the first initial $45 went to both of those specific tickets. And then again, on the 3rd, I paid another $288 towards both of those same tickets.
You did it wrong, Ms. Long.
Yeah.
When I called down to the court,
You did it wrong. I believe you did it wrong.
the court,
Hold
the
on,
lady.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. I told you to come down to the courthouse to the window and pay the $45. And you paid the $45 on the kiosk. And that wasn't you shouldn't have done it like that. You didn't follow instructions.
Well, I didn't know that I had to pay actually in the
You knew
office.
because I told you that.
I called down there.
You
to make
knew
sure
because
it was
I
done.
told you that.
Okay.
Did I not say that?
I just remember you saying pay $45 reinstatement fee for 2
I know.
tickets.
That it's always just remember, you don't remember the most important part. Because I told you and I tell everybody that that's the best way that Doc can let you do that. The only way that you can do that is come down to the window, and she did not do that. So now she's got most of these tickets paid off except for the $45 reinstatement fee. Let's see if we can call on this and see if we can get these 45 applied to their reinstatement fee. Let's pass the matter until we can get an answer to that question. All right, we'll pass the matter. We'll see if we can get an answer to that question here. In this bowl. right, let's pass the matter. Let's go, Miss Gaffer, did you wake up yet? We lost her again. What happened to her?
So she paid on both these tickets, Your Honor?
She paid on both of them,
Okay.
almost all the way off on both, too.
And they still open the tickets? They're not
The
closed?
the reinstatement fee has not been paid because she paid it at the kiosk, so they weren't able to put it on there. All right. All right, let's move on. Melvin Love.
How you doing, Your Honor?
How's it going?
Going good.
And what is your date of birth, Mr. Love?
My birthday is July 18th, 1989.
City of Detroit versus Melvin Love, case number 237-54900, counts 1 and counts 2, 237-57600, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Melvin Love. Sir, can you please say your name?
My name is Melvin Bernard Love II.
Thank you. Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial and formal hearing in these matters. I would point out for the court's information officer, Elliot Glenn, is present today. We do have a resolution, however. Mr. Love was able to provide bail documentation this morning, so the people have agreed to dismiss the no insurance ticket as well as the expired plates civil infraction. There is an offer, and Mr. Love would like to take advantage of that. He'd be pleading guilty to the amended charge of open container of alcohol on the passenger side, and the remaining counts.
That's not a civil, that's a misdemeanor. That's 2 points on his driver's license, $240 fine, and an alcohol-related offense on his driving record.
Ooh.
Yes, Your Honor. That has been explained to Mr. Love. That is how he would like to proceed, and the remaining ticket would be dismissed.
So plead to the open alcohol in a motor vehicle, passenger amended count, and to dismiss the rest, right?
Yes, Your Honor. All the remaining 3 counts would all be dismissed.
By his reaction, he appears to not really understand. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and explain that to him. And
No, I was wondering, like, how can I get that cleared off my record?
take your the rag off your head, sir, please.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm at work. I had took that. Okay.
So getting this cleared off your record, I would imagine this is a ticket that I can't dismiss upon payment per the statute. So I would imagine that you're probably going to get something from the Secretary of State to do a class, and I'm saying probably because I don't know, but probably going to get something from the Secretary of State to do a class, and you can probably clear the 2 points. The other portion of this would probably have to be you'd probably have to file a motion to set aside when you're eligible.
No, I want to take this. No, I want to go to court. I want to finish taking this to court because that is.
I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Officer Elliot Glenn. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Elliot Glenn, Detroit Police Department, badge number 1346.
All right, good morning to you. Let's do this. Let's give Mr. Love an opportunity to speak with Mr. Fillmore in a breakout room. And I'll put you in breakout room number 5. Mr. Love, go in there and wait a minute. We're going to finish up with Mr. Given, and then Mr. Fillmore will be in there, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record for Mr. Given. Mr. Given, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Jim Film on behalf of Mr. Given again, Your Honor. We do have a resolution. Mr. Given would like to take advantage of the people's plea offer this morning.
All right, what is that?
Your Honor, that'd be pleading guilty as charged to 1 count of improper plates, and the remaining counts would all be dismissed.
All right, you want to take that deal, Mr. Given?
Yes.
January 6th.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yeah, she paid partial payment of 45.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir.
And then she turned around.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Filmer went over your other advice or rights in the breakdown loan, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
14-3-0-9-5-7-2.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Yes.
Can you repeat that again?
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to September the 25th, 2020, around 11:30 a.m. City of Detroit, in the area of Cornwall and Kensington. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
I can't hear you.
We draw your attention back to September the 25th, 2020, at around 11:30 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Cornwall and Kensington. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer, was there something wrong with the plates on that vehicle?
No. The dude I bought the car from was supposed to give me everything to the vehicle, but I was on my way to go get him, and the officer, he ain't let me go. So I was on my way to go get
Let's
get
go
the stuff
over this. You were driving this vehicle, right?
Yes.
And the plates were not in your name, were they?
No, I was.
And you actually were the owner of this car?
No, not. I was basically, yes. I was on my way to get the title and everything from the dude I bought the car from.
So what you're saying is you don't know what type of plate he had on that car?
Right.
I don't know what else to do with this except for take it under improper plate. I mean, allowing. Did you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
The officer asked you to produce that, didn't he?
I can't remember. That was a while back.
You can't remember whether the officer asked you for a driver's license when he stopped
you? Yes.
And you couldn't do that, right? You couldn't produce that valid license, right?
Right.
Why is that?
Because I had more tickets to pay for.
Because it wasn't valid, correct?
Right.
All right. Same effect. Find you guilty of the amended count of allowing instead of the improper plate is going to be the same $240 fine.
Okay.
Dismiss upon payment. To stipulate the probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
When can you pay the 240?
I'm not working right now. I'm not working right now.
I'm gonna give you 30 days. I'm gonna give you 30 days, March 18th, 2024. And come back for a review on that date, all right?
All right.
If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case. If it's not paid, you gotta let me know why, all right?
All right. So I go down to 36th district, right?
Yeah, you can, or pay it at any DISDAC kiosk in the city of Detroit.
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
You too.
Yeah. Okay. John, where's John? He's gone. Moore. He not connected to audio. That gets me down to Oliver. Marcel. City of Detroit versus Marcel Oliver, case 1-359-2311. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Oliver.
Mr. Oliver, can you state your name for the record? I think you're on mute, or your volume is something going on. Go ahead. State your name for the record, Mr. Oliver. Nope, it's still not working. No. No. Say something. No. You're gonna have to do something with the audio. You're unmuted here. You're unmuted and everything. So on the computer end, on the Zoom end, you should be able to speak. I'll wait until you get back. We'll pass the matter momentarily. When you get back. All right. Is that it? Bless you.
So you got a nice one. Yeah, this case is pretty unusual. Normally we wouldn't. That work.
She's never connected to audio though. Gaffney, and she's gone.
Oh, this Gaffer, I put her back in, she left it.
Gaffer?
Yeah, so she lost it on one device, you kept trying to get her because you thought she one of her devices stopped working. So she
Gafford, is Gafford here?
Yeah, that's the woman right
Oliver, are you straight now? No, it's not hearing, I'm not hearing anything.
Hi, Your Honor.
Yes. All right, hold on a second, Ms. Gafford. Something must be going on with your microphone now. On the computer end, I don't know if you got a volume you can turn up or your microphone or whatever you need to do. If there's a mute button on that remote control or something.
Talk to me.
All right, speak now. No, you were speaking early. All right. I'll wait till you get that together, Mr. Oliver. Yes, he's here. All right, let's go with Gatford. Let's go, Miss Gatford. Can you put let's go back on the record with Gatford. Miss Gatford, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lisa Ann Gafford.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial, I think.
I believe so.
There was a recommendation that I just got from the city attorney to dismiss.
Try hand signals if you have to, but they are working on it.
There we go, there we go. We got it, we got it.
It's working, it's working.
We got him now.
Yeah.
Mr. Oliver, I can hear you now.
You hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Hold on one second. Ms. Gafford, who's there put their appearance on for Ms. Gafford?
Hello?
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Ms. Gaffer.
Okay.
I just got the recommendation from the city attorney to dismiss her city attorney. I know there's no objection to that, right?
No, Your Honor, we'd stipulate the probable cause.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm gonna dismiss the case, ma'am. If nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too as well. Thank you, Your Honor. Bless you.
Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliver. Mr. Oliver, state your name for the record. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you also, sir. Marcel Oliver.
All right, very good. Appearance for Mr. Oliver, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Mr. Oliver.
This is today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter. Offer is pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct or to set the matter for trial. That offer will be open on the date of trial. HIV/STD testing, misdemeanor morality class. What would you like to do, Mr. Oliver? You want to come back and see if you can do better at trial, or you want to take the deal today?
Your Honor, can I discuss this with the prosecutor?
Yeah, well, he said, I'll let you speak to Mr. Oliver in a breakout.
Because I'm going to ask that he just give him a straight disorderly conduct and he give him a jail sentence. He's already serving. You could sentence him concurrent.
I have no objection to that, Your Honor. If it's just a delay versus that.
He's in okay.
Put him in a breakout. I appreciate it. Read them as advice or rights. I thought you might want to come back and enjoy the show again, Mr. Oliver. I didn't know.
I mean, you a great judge. I'm telling you, very lenient, and you're to the point. I really like you, man, for real. I wish you'd been my judge because I probably be in the street right now. All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Break out, Ms. Sorokin. Please join the room, please. All right, let's move on. Let's go Giska.
I'm here. Can you give me 1 second to get on camera?
All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus ISIS Alexandria Giska, case number SP 1081656, 6 counts 1 and counts 2. And the rest are old cases. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Ms. Giska.
Yes. I was on here all day. I had.
Let's see your face, Ms. Giska.
Okay, 1 second.
Are you getting dressed?
Yeah, I had took a shower. I was on here since like 9 o'clock.
All right. Today is the date and time set for pre-trial. Ms. Giska, do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Runner license, please. All right. Next is going to be up Love. Have they worked out something for Love?
Oh yeah, I want to take that to trial.
No, not. There's another Love. I'm talking about Naisha Love is set for trial as well too.
Yeah, she's ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Yours is set for trial already today, Mr. Love, so both of you.
Okay.
Are we off on Gisco, Your Honor?
No, we're still on this.
Your Honor, is the Google Pixel, is that Mr. Melvin Love?
That's Melvin Love.
Okay. Hey, I was just checking, confirm. So you already spoke to city attorneys, or not, the House Counsel, sir, and you wanted to do the trial?
Yes, I want to do the trial. Yes, sir.
Okay, we have Officer Elliot Glenn here, but I think he may have stepped away, so I'm just waiting to check with him, Your Honor.
I'd like to go off.
He's here. He's here. Let's go. Hold on. Let's stop. You can put Mr. Glenn in the breakout room with you. You have capability of that, Mr. Hill. We're off. So let's not confuse Madam Court Reporter with so if you need to speak with Officer Glenn, we're off on Gisco. If you need to speak with your Officer Glenn, then you can go in breakout room 1 and speak with them. I believe somebody's already spoken to Mr. Love, and we'll just see where it goes after that. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Giska. Ms. Giska, you do have a valid driver's license. You want to pay $175 for this failure to stop ticket, ma'am, and we'll close the matters out. That's a 0-point offense. It doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it doesn't carry any points.
Failure to stop doesn't have any points, Your Honor?
Failure to stop has points, but the amended count of blocking traffic doesn't.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
thank you.
Want to take the deal, ma'am, or you want to go to trial, or what do you want to do?
That's fine. Yes.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an actual basis for that responsible plea, counselor.
So stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of in blocking traffic 175. Now, Ms. Giska, you still owe the court a lot of other dollars down here, so I'm just dealing with the 175. Though. When can you pay it?
30 days.
Come back. Well, you don't have to come back. Pay it by 3/18/2024, so you don't affect your license. All right. You might want to set a payment plan up for that other stuff because they probably will be sending you something from collections agency. All right.
Okay.
Have a great day, ma'am. Best of luck to you. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Oliver. Mr. Oliver, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, the people are recommending the charge of this be reduced to a disorderly conduct charge. My client's waiving his rights, asking the court to adopt that.
All right, I'm going to, you want to do that, Mr. Oliver?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Oliver, let me draw your attention back to June the 2nd, 2022 at around 1:06 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Warren and Auburn Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes, sir, I remember.
Did you do something out there that caused a police presence, sir?
Yes, sir.
And would you say,
Yes, sir.
would you agree that that police presence disturb the quiet, good nature of that community?
Absolutely, sir. Yes, it did.
Very well. I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied, Ms. Soroki?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, sentence is gonna be 30 days, jail, credit for 30 days time served.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll say 30 days lifetime jail, credit for time served. It seems like you should be out of there soon, Mr.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And I'm gonna stay away from that area.
You say what?
I'm gonna stay away from that area, I tell you that.
You don't have to stay away from that area. You just don't have to do what they said you did.
Yeah, you're right. You out. Hey, listen, I'm good now. I'm just staying. I'm good, sir. I'm gonna go on my way.
I don't think it's illegal to be in that area. That had nothing to do with what they said you did. All right. All right, Mr. Oliver. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck, sir, and have a very good day, all right? I'm gonna wait for more.
You too, man.
God bless you.
From that area.
All right. All right. Did someone talk to Nisha Love? Naisha Love?
Yes, Judge, she's ready to proceed.
This is the city of Detroit versus Naisha Sharda Love. Case number is SP 1283169, counts 1 and counts 3. SP 1329818, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1330177, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 133011821. SP 1500841. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Miss Love. Ma'am, would you please say your name?
Naisha Sharday Love.
Didn't I say that?
No.
What did I say?
Sharday. It's Sharday.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I stand to be corrected. I try to get it right, and I'm gonna get it right. You make me get that right. The way she emphasized that. All right. Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for trial. I did have Corporal Hampton here. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I'm gonna put him as a peer. I don't know if Officer Timothy Barr appeared. I don't recall seeing Officer Barr. Does anybody?
Your Honor, he did, and he provided a phone number for me. He indicated he had to go over to another court, and I did get his number.
All right. Nevertheless, I'll put him as a peer as well. Now, this is not encompassing. Well, I'm not going to say it doesn't encompass, but for the SP 1500847, the wrong way driving, that's not on this docket today.
I apologize, Your Honor. The only charges we had were those two officers. The disregarding red light from Officer Barr was going to be amended to blockading, and Officer Hampton had asked that we just do the plea for failure to report an accident, dismiss the other 4. If there's additional charges, we can try to incorporate.
Does failure to report an accident carry some sort of points?
She just worked very hard to get her license. The officer in this case indicated that was the charge he wanted to stick, and it does not have points, Your Honor. And I think it's to help her maintain her license she's worked hard to get.
All right. You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
So that was failure to report. That's SP 1330177, $240 fine, and a amended count of what?
blockading, Your Honor, from the disregard red signal, which is the SP 12831691.
$175 fine. Any objection to incorporating SP 1500847 into that offer? That's
No
the
objection,
wrong
Your
way.
Honor. None whatsoever, Your Honor.
I can say, Ms. Love, if the allegations are true, you're all over the place with this driving, aren't you?
Well, I've gotten better.
All right. Let's be 1329818. 1. Two, 3. Dismiss per plea. SP 1330177. As charged. Any objection to dismissing that upon payment, that failure to report?
No, Your Honor, no objection.
240. Dismiss on payment. Raise your right hand, ma'am. You want to take the deal? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Filmer went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You know by taking the deal, you're going to give up those rights?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
You know how serious this stuff is, don't you? I don't have to go over that with you, do I?
I think I've been to court enough for my tickets to know how serious all of this is. That's why I'm working on getting it right.
All right. Draw your attention back to March the 21st, 2022, around 11:11 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Wyoming and Margarita, have an occasion on a day to be operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
2016 Nissan?
Yes.
Did you have an accident that day?
Yes.
And did you not report that accident?
Correct.
Satisfied, Counselor?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea for the amended count of blocking traffic.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Right. I'll find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm going to fine you $240 for the failure to report. I'll dismiss that upon payment. I'm going to fine you $175 for the blocking traffic. That'll close itself out once you pay. When can you pay?
I gotta go next week to pay probation. So could you please give me, I need at least a month. I gotta do enough heads to cover all these tickets.
You on probation too?
I am.
You just out there wilding, huh?
Well, at one point I was out here just wilding.
All right. What's that? What point are you at in your life now?
I ain't doing none of that stuff no more. Cause it costs too much.
If the cost outweighs the fun, huh?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
All right, I'm gonna give you March 18th. You need to be back and pay this 240 so we can dismiss in this 175, all right?
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck, ma'am. Have a very good day. Best of
You too,
luck to
thank you.
There you go. All right, Nantrell Love is still here. Officer Elliott, what about where are we? 586 is not here. I don't see anybody on the phone. Johnny Fox, not here.
Excuse me?
Coletta Long is here.
Yes, I'm still here.
What's going on with this Long?
You just yelled at me and said I didn't do stuff right, and I'm trying to just pay my tickets off so I can get my license back.
Who spoke with Miss Long?
You did. Nobody else.
Oh, we were seeing if they can apply that $45. That's what they're waiting on.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Let's
what's
see.
the-
What's your name, please?
Alexis Legato. Was the 586 number, was that 481-4343?
Yes.
Yeah, that was me. I had called you off my phone because my Wi-Fi was acting up, but now I joined through the Zoom.
What about Miss Long? Did you get an answer from down there?
They're working it out. I did check the injuries. They took 45 hours away. Now they're going to try to
All right, so here's an update, Miss Long. What are, she said I yell at her. I didn't. All right, listen, I don't mean to yell at you, all right?
Okay.
It's just,
I'm down the
it's
street.
like,
I'm right down the street at the federal
all right,
building.
hold on a second. I try to give specific instructions when I let's go back on the record with Ms. Long. I try to give specific instructions to everybody so we don't waste your time or the court's time or anybody's time. And so that you can expedite getting yourself a valid driver's license. That's for the overriding thing that we're trying to do, is make sure you've got a valid license so you don't have to come back. You don't have to, I know you don't want to see me anymore. So what we're trying to do is trying to apply that $45 to reinstatement fee. I want to give you time to, is it done?
That's proof. You can see that they removed it.
I don't need to see that too much. I just need to see them.
All right. They did it. It's done.
It's done?
Yes.
All right. Now, Ms. Long, do you want to go and come back? But you can now wait 48 to 72 hours and go to the Secretary of State and see if you can get a valid license. And if you bring valid license, registration, and insurance, you'll be in a lot better position than just getting it over with today.
Okay. Yes, I can do that.
So wait 48 to 72 hours. You want to write this down so you don't make sure you miss anything?
I'm not gonna miss it.
72 hours. And
Okay.
I'll tell you this, if you wait the 48 to 72 hours and something goes wrong and you can't get a license because of these issues, still not because of something else where you've been running amok in other jurisdictions and you got cases, because I can't do anything about those. If you have these issues, that's the 2 no proof of insurances, then come back earlier. But in the meantime, come back for a pretrial on April the 9th. Hopefully by that time, you'll have a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance. And like I said, you know our phone number, you know how to get in touch with us. If it's something that relates to these 2 no proof of insurance tickets, they tell me that those $25 reinstatement fees have been applied. So you wait 48 to 72 hours, Postal Secretary of State. And if they don't give you a license, you can also tell them, you can also ask them for a printout, and they'll be able to tell you everything that is any jurisdiction that is affecting your license, all right?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Next court date is April 9th, 2024 at 8:30, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And good luck on that license.
Okay, now, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Legato, Alexis. What is gonna go on with Mr. Love?
Your Honor, Mr. Love initially was inclined to take the plea offer. Obviously, he couldn't, well, we didn't get through that part, and now he's had a change of heart. He wants to have a trial on. I did tell him that he'd be going to trial on all 4 matters, and he's ready to proceed that way, Your Honor.
Yeah, but have you talked to the city attorney? And let's make sure we're ready with everything. If there's some information that that the city attorney has via the officer, then I'll allow you an opportunity to get that together.
Let's all go to a breakout room if you're okay with that, Attorney Fillmore. The 3 of us defendant, you and myself, and we'll get the schedule to go forward real quick or other resolution.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
City of Detroit versus Alexis Jean Legato, case number SP 149-1274, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Hi, I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. State your name, ma'am, for the record.
Alexis Legato.
All right. Ms. Soroki, appearance related for Ms. Legato.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Legato.
Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant.
Your Honor, at this time we waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges, and asking any warrants be set aside.
I enter not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. Offer right now is going to be pleading to the as charged, the allowing $240 fine. Dismiss upon payment, dismiss the other matter now. She has an absolute right to a trial and pretty much will be open at the date of trial as well. Speak to Ms. Soroki, Ms. Legato, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right? All right, Little John, or no, Janelle Graham.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not you yet, Mr. Little John. You were late. Graham is kind of go.
You said Jamel Graham?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, good morning to you, sir. Graham,
Hey.
what is your date of birth, Mr. Graham?
You said Graham?
Yes.
March 2790.
All you owe is this 175. This is what it appears.
Correct.
What's going on with the money, sir?
I've lost my job on January 23rd, and I've been waiting on unemployment. I thought it was gonna come in today. And
Why don't you get another job?
Man, I done went to the job fair at Northwestern Activity Center. Well, that was Valentine's Day. The week before, I went to the one at the church on 7 Mile. I had a couple interviews. I don't know if it's my resume, but ain't nobody picking me up, and I'm not really trying to rely on no unemployment. I like to work.
Are you laying down in bed?
Yeah.
That's
can
probably
get
why he doesn't have a job.
no.
That's probably why he doesn't have a job. There we go. That might be it. That might be it.
Yeah, I've been trying hard. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to
No. You come to court laying down in bed. All right. I accept the fact that you have been doing those things. You listed off specific places and everything, and I believe you. But I mean, there's help wanted signs everywhere. I know it's fast food, it's all that, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I applied for DPS because my I got an auntie that's a security guard. I tried to be a custodian. I tried to get in the kitchen.
Do you have a high school diploma? Do you have a high school diploma?
No, just GED.
That's the same. Don't reduce it. It's basically the same effect.
Right.
Right. You should be able to get I saw a job opening today at 36th District Court. You should be able to get something. I'm gonna give you another 30 days. You seem like you're making an effort, even though you came in here laying down at 12 o'clock noon, but let's see.
Sorry about that, man.
No, I'm worried about it. This March 18th. All I can say is don't stop. It's jobs out there. You heard me telling the young man today. I don't know how long you've been on.
Yeah, I heard
It's I know it's barriers, and don't get me wrong, I know that, but all of those can be taken down with diligence and perseverance. So go out there today and set your mind that you're going to get a job today. All right.
Okay.
And if you believe it and you do it, but you got to get up. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. The early bird gets the worm. So go out there and get it. March 18th. There's nothing further, sir. I appreciate you stepping back in, though. That's the most important thing, because you didn't let this thing just sit there and languish, and then your driver's license gets suspended behind of something that doesn't have any points. All right. So March 18th, Mr. Graham, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, and I wish you the best of luck on the job hunt.
All right, you too. Thanks.
All right, all right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Legato. Ms. Legato, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did discuss this matter with my client. She's prepared to waive her rights and accept the recommendation of the people.
That's what you want to do, Ms. Legato?
Yes.
Now,
yes,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Legato, Ms. Legato, do you have $240 today?
No, Your Honor.
You don't have $240 today, do you?
No, Your Honor.
Why don't you come back on May the 2nd? All right?
Okay, thank you.
And what I'm saying is we're going to set a trial date for May the 2nd. That way, you'll have time to save up $240. Because if you're found guilty on that day, it'll be the same effect as today. You'll pay the $240 and the case will be dismissed. But you may have a chance that you might not be found guilty that day. All right? And then you'll have $240 to saved up to do what you want to do with it. Maybe put that down on those Apple glasses or something if you don't have them already. I hear people are taking those things back. That's what I read today. All right, Ms. Legato?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, do you understand what's going on? We're setting the matter for trial May the 2nd, 2024 at 9 a.m. And
May 2nd at 9 a.m.
And save up that $240. All right. So then you don't have to worry about seeing me again. We close it out that day. All right. If it's nothing further, have a very good day, Ms. Legato. Best of luck to you. All right.
All right. You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Overall, not that fine, but yeah. We already took care of it.
Let me know what you want to do.
Which one?
Thank you. Did you get you some? Judge, you want some Pringles?
Yeah.
You want some Pringles?
No. Sorry about that. Here, let me write down there.
You already know, just making sure.
Yeah.
Because I know they weren't scheduled, so I didn't know.
All right, there you go.
All right, thanks.
All right. Are we ready on Love?
Yes, I'm ready.
Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Melvin Love. Mr. Love, I've given you an opportunity. I've given the council an opportunity to speak and work this out. I don't know what type of resolution that it is. Is there a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Love, being fully advised, would still like to take advantage of the people's offer. It is the same offer as it was earlier, that he'd be pleading guilty to the amended charge of open container passenger side, and everything else would be dismissed, Your Honor.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Love?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna take that.
Now, you understand what's going on now. I can appreciate the fact that you wanted some better clarification, and that's what you're here for. I wish more people would take that time to do those things instead of just saying, I just want to get it over with. Sometimes it's going to be the same outcome, but on other times it does happen. I know I used to live on Somerset. You see somebody got killed over there today.
It did. I didn't know that.
On Mac and at Mac and Somerset right there.
Hey, I stay between East Warren and Outer Drive. Well, back in the day, you know, yeah, Snoop Dogg father used to be my mailman.
Oh, Snoop Dogg's father's from Detroit?
Yes.
Yeah, he used to be the mailman here. Then he had to go back. He had moved to California when Snoop Dogg had got that case, that murder case.
I guess you don't have to be the mailman anymore, huh?
Yeah, not no more. But he was my mailman for like 3 to 4 years. I was a kid. Like, we got pictures with him and
Probably
everything.
didn't have to be the mailman at that time. He was doing his thing and letting his son do his thing.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what he was doing.
That explains Snoop Dogg swag.
That's what I always say. You know, if my kids are successful, I don't want them to do anything for me except enjoy themselves. And I'll just give you this. My daughter came, this is back in the summer, right? And we were all in the, and I always tell my kids, you spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. Me and your mother will be all right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure ourselves out. I want you to be. So when she comes in the kitchen with us talking and she says, hey, Daddy, I got something to tell you. It just threw me back, you know, like, okay. But I don't try to assume or you know, I just want to hear it. But the kind of way she said it, and I never seen her say things like that. She says, hey, in September, I'm gonna send you and your mother to the Virgin Islands. I was like, what? So I said right then to her, I said, oh, don't do that. I want you to, no, don't do that. You don't spend your money like that. She told me, she says, you know, you told me to spend my money the way I want to spend it. And this is what I wanted to do. I was like, well, I did say that. So I probably never would have been to the Virgin Islands if it wasn't for her. So, all right.
That's a blessing.
It was. Yeah, I think we already went over your advice of rights and everything. Did we not?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. Let's go back and carry it back to August the 5th, 2023, around 8:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Michigan And what is that street? Shelby, Michigan and Shelby. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
My son's birthday?
August the 5th, is that your son's birthday?
His birthday is the 4th.
Oh, so it was the day after his birthday.
Yes.
You had the occasion on that day to be in that area at the date and time?
Can you say it again, Your Honor?
Did you have an occasion to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes, I was what was it, the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. In Michigan and Shelby is a Cheesecake Factory?
Like I was, we was downtown, but I was on my way, we was leaving the Cheesecake Factory.
I didn't know there was a Cheesecake Factory downtown, is it? That shows you how much.
The Cheesecake, it's called Cheesecake? Yeah, the Cheesecake Factory.
Right there on Woodward at Campus Martians?
It is a Cheesecake Factory now?
Yeah.
That's what shows you what I know about that. What is I see down here written, no deal, Officer Glenn. I guess that's, you specifically wrote that down for a reason.
Yes, Your Honor, I did. Reason why I wrote that down is because it was multiple kids in the car and it was open and toxic in the car. So based on those two things, I wasn't going to pursue a deal at that point.
All right, so let me ask you this, sir. Was there open alcohol in that vehicle on that date and time?
Yes, Your Honor, it was.
And what kind of alcohol was it?
It was a beer that my uncle had left in there from earlier that day. Like I don't know what type of beer it was. I don't drink, but I know for sure it was like a beer because he not no alcohol, he not no liquor drinker. So I know it was a beer. Like a beer can.
Was it anything in that can?
Because I had what I don't know. I don't see what it was. It was, he said it was, but when I picked up the can, it was like a little swig or something, but it was an open can though. It was open. I don't believe nothing was really in there, but I know it was an open can because earlier that day when I picked up my girl's mom from her uncle's house, I took him to the store, to get all these things he need to get, like his beers, his cigarettes. And I took him back to the apartment, but then, her mom came in, but he forgot to grab his can. So, it was still in the front seat.
All right. That might be why Mr. Love was so adamant about not wanting to take the deal. Mr. Officer Glenn, was there just a little bit in the container, or what is your knowledge? How do you recollect the events and how they transpired?
Well, upon the approach, I seen about the bag it was in a brown paper bag. I asked for what it was. He gave it to me and I poured the remainder of it out. I'm not going to say it was a full bottle, but it was definitely some in there. It wasn't just a swig. It was a little bit, it was more than that. If I had to say about 1/3.
Because it's been in my vehicle, like, because I had just left it. When I just left the Cheesecake Factory, everybody, but I wasn't paying attention right there in the middle console. So it was just, if I was paying attention, I would have thrown that out.
And just for clarification, there was no other adults in the vehicle. That's why I didn't ask nobody else about it. It was just him.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Just hold on, Mr. Love. You're gonna get an opportunity, all right? Let him speak.
I didn't see any. There was no other adults in the front seat of the vehicle. It was him and I think another kid. He was younger.
From what he said to me, from what I thought he said, I thought he said that he had dropped his uncle off and he never did get his stuff. I thought that's what he said. No, go ahead.
It was no, it was no other adult in the vehicle though.
Right. Go ahead, speak, Mr. Love.
Your Honor, it was two children. It was both my son, my 9-year-old, which has just turned 9, Melvin Love III, my 4-year-old Malik Love, my child's mother, Delista McFoley, and her mother was in the vehicle, Carla Lewis, sir. All of us was in that van. All of us. We just left the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I said in the front seat. There was no other adult in the front seat.
Okay, all right, very well. So it sounds like we're on the same page, at least with how things transpired and things like that. I'm inclined to believe Mr. Love in that he does not drink alcohol, and therefore it wasn't his alcohol that was in there. I'm inclined to believe him, one, because he was so emphatic, and especially when he heard the penalty for the open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. He was so emphatic, and he stressed that he wanted to go to trial. However, the problem becomes is that you are in charge of that vehicle, and you're still not supposed to have any open alcohol in that vehicle. I see that, and I believe you. I see that your uncle, you gave him a ride, take him around to his places. I don't know if you let your uncle drink that beer in the car, but that's another violation if you did. But that's not there. You say you drop your uncle off, you left the stuff in the car. That still puts me in a position to have to find you guilty because of your admission. Now, I don't know if the people want to take that under consideration. I can give them an opportunity if you choose to write a deviation, because I do know that in my eyes, this is one of the more severe penalties because it's 2 points and it's an alcohol related offense. But other than that, I would have to be hands tied to find you guilty. So is there any way other that the city are willing to work this out?
Your Honor, I'm happy to speak to the officer one more time based on everything that we've discussed in a breakout room, just to see if there's any alterations, if you'd give us a minute.
And trust and believe, Mr. Love, I believe Officer Glenn, and I understand, my whole was inquiry about no deal. I completely understand why
Officer Glenn is
to issue you a deal on something like this, because his overriding, and what I think everybody's overriding thing is safety, and especially the safety of the kids.
right, because he's doing his job. He did everything he's supposed to do, Your Honor. You know, when he asked me for that right there in the council, my heart dropped because I couldn't believe that was sitting right there. Because we were just earlier that day, you know, when I took him to the store, he got his cigarettes and his beers and everything. Then we pulled up to his parking lot. He stayed right there on 6 Mile and Shaner, the apartment buildings. So once we got in the back, you know, we parked and everything. You know, it's kind of warm out. So, you know, they was sitting out there listening to his music. But then when it's time for, you know, his mom came, you know, his sister came down. When we was about to leave, he left his beer. He made sure he grabbed his cigarettes and all his other stuff, his skins and all that, but he left his beer. And I was not thinking to throw that out.
All right, let's give them an opportunity. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but let's give them an opportunity to speak about it again, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Please just join breakout room 1, Officer Elliott. Thanks.
Okay, you said breakout room 1?
Oh, not you.
Not you, Mr. Love. You sit tight.
Okay.
Let's let's call the city of Detroit. Let's pass that matter. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Zion Littlejohn, case number SP 1461318, counts 1 and counts 2, 2045530, counts 1, 2, and 3, and 207054861, and 207054862. Excuse me. Appearance for the record.
Here, Your Honor. Zion Littlejohn.
Jim Fillmore on behalf of Mr. Littlejohn, Your Honor.
Let's get Ms. Soroki. Are you on? Mr. Love's case, Mr. Fillmore?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's get Ms. Soroki on this one, please, just in case they need you.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of the defendant.
Good morning to you, Mr. Littlejohn. State your name for the record, please.
Zion Littlejohn.
Good afternoon. Now, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance, Mr. Littlejohn?
Yes, sir.
Let's see the license. Let's see the registration and insurance, please.
Give me one moment. Everything is in my car right now.
Ask the matter until he gets this stuff together. A couple people left.
Overdraw. I thought she came. She must have
Yeah,
gone.
she's on. She did. We did her.
Oh, we did her?
I gave you that file, but I think I just broke through on the RO.
Oh, okay. Let me make
Does he
sure.
have
Oh, my.
I just handed you the overdose file.
Okay, I put it back.
Does she have overdose pass? Dismissal.
It's a dismissal.
Yeah, let me see that license for. Yes, he has a license. Howard. What are we ready to do on, are we ready to go back on Love?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe so. I reached out to you too with a message. We've gave it very careful consideration, and while we're very sympathetic to the circumstances involved, with that in mind, with the policy that my office has, we cannot move the alcohol to no alcohol, even with the circumstances. There were children in the car. We ask that we accept the plea.
All right, nothing's changed, Mr. Love. So at this time, I'm gonna have to find him guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. And I'll with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
Okay. And I'm going and can I go somewhere with the Secretary of State and try to get that cleared up, or take a class or anything?
I'm pretty sure that they're going to automatically send you notification for the taking the points off of there.
I want to get that cleared up.
All right. And $240.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
I have everything with me right now.
John, hold on a second. All right, $240. When can you pay it, Mr. Love?
I'm gonna pay it next Friday with my other tickets. I got some other tickets I owe too. I'm gonna pay it next Friday. I get my profit sharing in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna just pay next Friday.
You have this improper plate. What I'm gonna do, what I can do for you is I can bring this improper plate back to the $240, save you $108.
Thank you.
And then I'll dismiss that upon payment.
Okay.
240, so I'm gonna give you, I'll give you till March the 1st to pay
perfect.
this. Come back March the 1st, and
Okay.
this pay, we'll close the one out and we'll dismiss the other, all right?
Okay. So come March. Okay, and pay that. Okay. Thank you so much.
Basically, it's 240 plus 240.
Right.
And then you will be clear.
Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
You all have a blessed day as well.
All right, thank you.
Same to you, Mr. Love.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, Officer Elliot Glenn.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, sir. You be safe out there, all right?
Thank you. You as well, sir. Have a good one.
All right, thank you. All right. Let's go back on the record with Little John. Mr. Little John, giving you an opportunity. Let's see what you have as far as documentation.
Yes, sir. Do you want me to send it in or?
No, just hold it up. The license is valid. I got that.
Okay. Well, first is the insurance.
All right.
I'll say this is the insurance right here.
All right, move it up to that, to that left. Go closer to that right side. Okay, I am satisfied with that.
Yes, I'll say the registration is also right here.
And I'm satisfied with that. I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing.
And I only have the paper license.
No, I got your license. I already pulled it up. Valid documentation, all right? I'm gonna waive the warrant fees, sir, but you're gonna have to pay these reinstatement fees. All right?
Yes. Yes. How much are the reinstatement fees? I'm sorry.
$45 a piece. You owe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reinstatement fees. All right.
Yes, sir. Do I come down there and pay them?
Or you can pay them at the DivDat kiosk.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Little John, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you. You as well.
All right. This one person is back. Put the sign up, please, Ms. Mathis. Are you free to leave, Mr. Little John?
Okay, thank you.
Natural Moore. It would be 12:30 on a Friday. And he doesn't have the last name GLRO. I don't see him on the docket anyway, but he's been here all morning.
That's our last person.
Yep. He's not signed on. Audio. Yeah, we might have to tell him to call.
Or you need a contract. Whatever.
Natural Dupree Moore. He only has this one case. I don't even believe this is me. He needs to go to Michael Wagner. And is not till pay until the 19th. He's here extra early. That was 225. I'm gonna let it go. He's not connected. I'm asking him to connect, start his video. He's not doing that. You have to.
We can't, I can't see him on the screen.
No, because he's not connecting his audio. All right. That's gonna conclude it. He's not our defendant anyway. He's Michael Wagner, and he doesn't have to be there. Review is set for April the 19th, 2024. I imagine he thinks it's of February the 19th, and he probably sees that the court is closed on February the 19th. But he's not connected to audio. And he's not starting his video. All right, so that'll conclude it. I'm going to shut